I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
Show you. poppin'? Is what it is. Is what it is.
Everybody wanna be a damn MC.
Space people. the shooter who be lacking in the soul.
Just because I'm not doing anything doesn't mean I'm bored. I'm just creating space for what's still to come. The space where I can go deeper, deep into the silent nothingness. My natural state of allowing, listening, being, accepting what is and what isn't. The space between my body and my mind, where I just observe. I don't need anything when I'm here, because it feels like home. It feels like the part of me I've always been searching for. The space where I can just the space where I can just the space where I can just just because I'm not doing anything doesn't mean I'm bored.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the finals of the CivFR Squadrons. So we do have Division 1 going in forward towards this CWC with 4 teams. We're going to need to see who's going to be Seed 1 and Seed 2 because we know 3 and 4. It does seem like we're still waiting for all of the players to get ready over here in the lobby, but at least everybody's on the comms. Everybody's in their places in the lobby. We're just waiting for them to click on that ready button so we can take a look at the pick and draft phase. I do want to put it up on the screen here really quickly. Give me a second. Boom, opening up this screen, and then boom, we got this on the screen over here, and it should be right as it should be, right? Now we did have the group draws a few days ago on Friday, and you can see them on my YouTube channel. They are as a live stream. Of course, if you do want me, if there's going to be a comment that I do need to turn it into a vote for easier find, sure, I can definitely do that tomorrow, or at least as soon as I know. I do want to say also we are taking a look at all of the details for the teams. A lot of them have been poured through, and I did manage to update what I did have right now, except like 1 or 2. I believe I missed the space. I'm sorry, space. I'm gonna get that profile going there, the profile picture. We do have them displayed on the Civ6 worldcup.com website, and you can take a look at the teams going forward into this CWC. Of course, we don't know exactly the seeds. We know the teams. We know the full 16 teams. We just don't know exactly right here, especially CivFR 1 or 2. Who is gonna be between Freritos and Vega and Team Ulyss on the other side? I do want to say hello to everybody. Salty Kevibara, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. And just as I say that, boom, we got Ulyss banning the map. Boom, boom, boom. This is the CivFR Squadron, so we're not gonna have pre-game bans. No extra 2 bans for each team before the map choice, and it looks like it is gonna be a very quick choice on the 7 Cs here, and we are gonna need to wait for them to actually lock in the map. I do want to say hello to everybody and take it from the list over here. Gelukshan, good evening, sir, and welcome. The question differently: do you think Freritos and Ulyss will make it into the CWC final? There is a very strong chance. Both teams are very, very good, and yes, I do believe they are. I would say every one of the seed ones, CIS, CPL, and also CivFR do have chances of getting into the finals. They are very, very strong teams, and they have been kind of playing separately for some time now, and all of them are gathering into the CWC. We're going to need to see how many spikes are going to fly, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have some explosions here and there. Now, also, I do want to come back to this. Nemesis, good evening, sir, and welcome. We do have the first two bands from each side. It looks like Rome is going to be taken out by Team Ulyss and Theodora by Byzantium Persona. On the right side, we do have Japan, Hojo Tokimen, taking a sleep over here, and also Norway. Not going to be allowed in. This is the original Persona, right? It's the Chad Norway that's not going to be allowed in, unfortunately. Well, we do have also Australia being taken out by Team Ulyss. Since this game is going to be played on 7 seas, they do need to take into account quite a bit the naval side of this map. It is a map that can allow you to play it without actually going into the water, without dipping your fingers into the water, but most of the time you kind of want to get those toes in, you know what I mean? You kind of want to get that, and of course it's kind of like 50-50 if you're going to be allowed to get a victory if you're dipping your toes in the water wrongly. Elephant guy, good evening sir, and welcome. In this is an amazing game to watch. Also comment on SSG Masca, good evening sir, and welcome. I did also notice we do have Legilamentos in the house. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Whole triangle, good evening sir, and welcome. Thank you so much, by the way, Herson, for the raid, much appreciated. If you guys don't know Herson, he does a lot of tutorials and explanatory videos. Thank you so much sir for the work you're doing, and I hope you're gonna keep on going. We do need a lot more explanatory videos over here to make the bridge, create that bridge between the majority of the players and also the competitive scene. I do believe Natro, good evening sir, and welcome. Ooh, wait a second, did I miss this? Natro, thank you so much. Good evening sir, and welcome. I'm so sorry I didn't actually see it in the chat. I probably was looking at something else or getting coffee. I'm so sorry sir. Let me take a look over here because I did see Seg Fold, thank you so much for the follow sir. And coming back to the pick and ban phase for a second here, it looks like also Gandhi has been taken out by Team Ulyss and Cleopatra Ptolemy, while on the right side we do have Chandra Gupta and Sumeria being taken out by Freritos de la Vega. They do have one more band to choose over here before Ulyss is going to get the opportunity to set the tone for the game. We do have Team Ulyss needing to go for one choice, and then Freritos, boom, two choices immediately, one after the other in sequence. We're going to need to see how they're going to respond here. And of course, will they actually get something that will not be countered? Hello, good morning, sir. Good morning and welcome. Gandhi is OP now, or it's a target ban against someone from opposite team. Equadrian, good evening sir. I do want to say most of the time Gandhi, Chandra Gupta are very, very strong leaders, especially with I would say a lot of land maps like Pangeas, like Seven Seas, like Highlands, and so on and so forth. So I'm not surprised Gandhi and Chandra Gupta have been taken out from the games over here. The meta has changed quite a bit, but both of these civilizations keep being strong and relevant when it comes to the competitive side. Ulyss is gonna go for Dido, a gold generator and also a pretty powerful naval warrior over here. We do have Dido to pick up the slack for Team Ulyss, while it looks like on Freritos it is gonna be Varangian walking into the stage over here with his big helmet over there. He's gonna say, Dido, I see you on the seas over there. We're gonna see each other there. It is gonna be a battle. We're gonna need to see who's gonna come out on top over there. They banned John. Yes, they did. They were merciless. They banned John. I mean, what did they have to do with John? I think those diggers had something to do with banning John. Casimir, good evening, sir, and welcome. Bonsoir, monsieur Rafifi, et bienvenue. Siltek, also good evening, sir. Excited for the game indeed. We do have second pick over here. Freritos is gonna say, oh, you picked Dido on us, and we go Tokugawa on you. Let's go. It looks like we do have Japan's second leader over here, a leader that usually kind of tends to be alone in the games, but this time he's gonna be in a team format. We've seen it play quite a few times, this leader in particular, and I do have to say most of the times it did do quite well. So I'm expecting he's gonna have pretty good results, and we're gonna need to see who's gonna play it, what kind of opportunities he's gonna have, and how are we gonna see the Tokugawa power being used. We do have Team Ulyss also going for Vietnam in the player rosters over here. Did I actually, give me a second over here so I can take a look at the channels. We do have Leech, Distoria, Hazagi, Rom, and Sandro Games in the same comms. Wait a second, is the secret weapon is in, by the way. We do have Sandro Games, Leech, Distoria, and Hazagi playing today for Team Ulyss, while on the other side we're gonna have JR. Wait a second, he came back. I mean, where was he? He like disappeared for a while here. We do have Vegeta with Tirits and Barsake playing today for Freritos de la Vega. No chances. They're bringing all of the big guns over here. We're gonna have all of these destructive, amazing players. Let's actually see Egyptian Cleopatra being ticked off by Team Ulyss. Looks like they're not gonna let in neither persona for Cleopatra. So well, there still is Ramses for Egypt in general, but it doesn't seem like it's getting picked over the others. We do have Nader Shah also being taken out. I do have to say, of course, Cyrus is still available, but we've seen it a lot of the times in a pick and ban phase. The players actually going for both of these civilizations, not allowing them in. Both Nader and Cyrus taking bans. We're going to need to see also how they're going to take out the last two bans here, and I do think I have a few moments to actually finish what I was starting here from the beginning. Nemesis, good evening, sir, and welcome. I hope I said that. Mosdrat also, good evening, sir, and welcome. The Beasley, hello there, sir, trying to snatch that first promotion. Looks like Mosdrat did beat you to it. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much, by the way. A big shout out to Mosdrat. I do want to say also hello to YouTube and welcome, guys. I do want to say it takes me a little time to catch up with the chat over here. Good evening, sirs, and welcome. Cloud Sirki, good evening, sir. Brazil gonna be good this game. If it's gonna get in, I mean, you might have, you know, magical mouse over here and actually giving us the gold readout. We're gonna need to see, because a lot of I gotta say, you guys actually predict these teams so well. It's unbelievable. You guys keep watching and start to predict a lot of their play choices over here. It's unbelievable. And we do have Khmer being taken away by Freritos de la Vega. One on the left side. It looks like Team Ulyss is going to go for the second Persian persona to take it out. Maxter also, good evening, sir, and welcome. I did notice Papas, good evening, sir, and welcome. Victor, actually wrote in chat, but well before the stream started. Good evening, sir, and thank you so much, and welcome. Also, Alex, good evening, sir, and welcome. Good to be here. Yes, good to have you. Good to have you here. Looking forward to this being treated like the best of one. The players are always riskier when you have to win to progress. Yes, that is true. That is true, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to bring their A games over here. No more testing, no more experimenting, no more taking a chance. They will actually go for it. They're going to try to do as best they can to get every one of the little advantages that they can actually get from leaders, from synergy of leaders, from the map, from the resources they have, continents they have, and so on and so forth. We do have the first pick over here from the second phase. Freritos de la Vega is going to go for Scythia, and I gotta say, Scythia over here is very good on water as well. It is on land. Of course, we've seen it multiple times, so it can actually devastate his opponents. If he gets in between, that's the problem. We're going to need to see how the map looks like, and if they're actually going to get the opportunity to have Scythia in between 3 or 4 opponents. Can you imagine that? Just Saka Horsa just running all over the place. Oh, this is gonna be some Saka madness. We do have Montezuma also being picked up by Team Ulyss. They're gonna need to finish the draft before we go into the next stage, before Freritos will pick up the last civilization. And this is the trade-off, right? First pick gets to choose, but loses its availability over here. Okay, let's see. Actually, wait a second. You get to choose the first pick, and then the others are gonna choose too. But at the same time, you give up that visibility. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I did reach that. Okay, you guys find it easy, by the way, to navigate through the Civ6 Civ6worldcup.com website and everything. Joe Charger, good evening, sir, and welcome. When does it start? It should start soon after the pick and ban phase and the remap phase. So we're gonna have them needing to choose one more leader. It looks like Age of Empire has been chosen by Team Ulyss to be their fourth riddle today, while on the right side we do have Freritos de la Vega going for their fourth soon. We will have afterward them picking their slots in the game, getting their picks also ready up where they need to in the correct slot, and then we're gonna go into the games. They do have one remap token per each team, so at turn 10 we're gonna have the game paused and we're gonna ask them, okay, you like this map, you don't like this map, you like cookies, you don't like cookies, I mean, you going or we're not going? We're gonna let the cookies these actually, melt a little bit? Are we gonna get them caramelized? What is it gonna be? And it looks like Creed's gonna be chosen today by Freritos de la Vega on the right side. We do have alongside Sithiang, Tokugawa, and Varangian, while on the left side we do have Daido with Vietnam, with Montezuma, and Age of Empire, England. Okay, why do I feel like the draft of Freritos is stronger? Is it just me? Because I'm pretty sure, like, just thinking about it out loud a little bit, like, Vietnam is definitely gonna have quite a bit of potential. Daido has a lot of potential. Montezuma has a lot of potential. Age of Empire has a lot of potential. But whenever I see these two sides, like 4 teams on the left, 4 teams on the right, it just feels like Freritos' roster is stronger. Is it just me, or is it Freritos' draft is more balanced? Rafifi is saying over here. Oh, okay, that's another word. If we have game 3, I'm assuming Ulyss won game 2. Yes, they did actually win it. Alex 2005 also, good evening, sir. But the Civs are a bit weaker. Well, let's actually see how they're gonna use them in the game here. We do have the players choosing their correct slot in the game. A lot of the times the players are trying to grab the advantage of having a higher slot than their opponents when it comes to picking up great people, great wonders, and so on. Looks like Hazagi is actually going to be picking up Montezuma in the first slot. Okay, this is interesting. Actually giving, or did he actually, is he waiting to swap over here? Because I wouldn't have thought that they're actually going to get more. Well, I guess, what is it? Priorities to merchants and priorities to generals. Okay, we're gonna need to see. Last game, Montezuma, he couldn't actually break through his opponent. Yeah, I mean, they didn't let them, but yeah. What do you change? Pick of what would I change for the pick of Ulyss? Give me a second. Yeah, I would say Vietnam needs to be either Vietnam or one of Daido or England needs to be a stronger civilization on land. Wouldn't they say they are equal at all? Japan and Norway are both power picks in their own right. Yeah. Okay, let's see how things will evolve. I want to put up the remap prediction over here. How many remaps are we going to have during the game? 0, 1, 2 as possible answers, and we do have a 10 minutes waiting period. Let's actually put it up also over here on YouTube. Just give me a second, because I need to pop up these chats over here. I didn't actually do this while the stream was going on. Usually I do this while the timer is going on, but today I was a little bit like all over the place, especially with the updates for the website and so on and so forth. Let me get this, and then it goes like this, and it goes like this. Oh my god, I think I've did this so many times. I'm probably gonna do it in my sleep soon. I'm gonna be like, woo, let me put the windows how they should. Tokugawa is the power pick for Japan, and while this isn't the original Norway, it's still very strong. Yes, we've seen Varangian being picked up more and more, and the players definitely are finding it quite strong. We do need to take a look at the map here and ask the chat, what are we gonna go for? Are we gonna take a look from Sprig, from Norway, from Varangian, or are we gonna take a look from Hazagi, from Montezuma? Left or right? We need the answer, guys. We need the answer. YouTube, Twitch, woohoo! Are we alive here or are we not? How many remaps are we gonna have? 0, 1, and then 2, and then start the poll. There we go. We got the poll going on YouTube as well. Just east to west. Okay, Alex 2005, just making it east to west. Okay, I guess we're gonna take it as we used to. Now we do have on the westernmost side the Sprig, by the looks of it, on the coast. He's gonna have access to some reef tiles over here to the right side, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna have a lot of geothermal fissures in the north. This is gonna be quite nice for him to get that adjacency towards campuses, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna make a lot of good things with the extra amenities he's gonna have over here. Oh my god, man, I just opened up the Twitch chat over here and it popped out. I mean, I'm sorry, the YouTube chat, and for some reason it just poofed. Hello there, Drag, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also Gurek, good evening, sir. Freritos that is dependent on location for trade, which may be an issue on the 7 seas. Yeah. We do have Nidaros over here with a pretty strong opening when it comes to all of his chops. We're going to need to see if he's gonna have any opponents. Doesn't look like he's oh wait a second, no, that's not an opponent, that's actually his goal maker here. But Tokyo is kind of on his own peninsula. He has his own thing going on here, and it doesn't look like he's gonna get out anytime soon. Imagine his people are actually gonna need to go through the cold to get out of Tokyo. Not cool, bro, not cool. We do have 3-2 bananas over here in the capital, so he can get some extra food, and definitely gonna get those scouts out in 3 turns so he can actually get to scout around. But he's gonna find out soon enough. Doesn't really have a lot of ways to scout here. Not a lot of ways. Well, it is what it is. And we're also gonna need to take a look on at the right side. Looks like Hazagi is gonna be here. This is their first opponent, and I'm pretty sure both of these civilizations will not want Aztec to become powerful on these seas. We do have Aztec with a Shripana choice to settle to the northeast, and I do notice he's gonna have another T settle to the west side here. We do have him with one continent. He's gonna need to sail towards the South Americans over here, towards the southwest, to get some more of those amenities. In the meantime, well, I guess we're gonna need to see if they want to keep this map, because Hazagi is kind of in trouble with 2 of these civilizations next to him. I guess the question is, are they in there with him, or is he in there with them, you know? Yeah. We're gonna need to see. We're gonna need to see how much of a wrecking ball Hazaki is gonna be during the game over here. Just clicking buttons so I get everything in order. Okay, there we go. Probably gonna be a remap. Joho Charger is saying, yeah, it might be tied 1-1. Yes, sir. Aisha, good evening, sir, and welcome. To make one, I prefer Tokugawa. Yeah. Now, well, we do have Barsaki over here also getting his Okchitao in 3 turns. Looks like, well, at the moment, probably the game defaulted to the 1-3, but he probably switched to the stone tile here. We do have him also with a pretty good settle on the capital to the southwest. Not a lot of pastures in the capital, so I do see 2 of them. They're kind of spread apart in the 3rd rings. This is going to be very expensive for him to get going with any bonus, and it doesn't look like he's going to have like a 2nd city that's going to be better. Is it? No. Over here, like 1 pasture, over here 1 pasture. This is probably gonna want to settle on it, on the cattle tile, right? And then what is he gonna do? You know, like no bonus over here, no bonus for Kree internals. This is a bit sad, but I guess it is what it is. You take the chance. It is what it is. And we're going in for Tomidis here, who's going to be very, very close to Kree on the east side. He's probably going to need to split this land between them, and I'm pretty sure Kree is going to be incentivized to go to the west side, so he doesn't actually, you know, bother Syria that much with his settles on the east. We do have Pokrovka getting his 2-2 base. He does have his scouts coming up in 2 turns. Okay, I mean, he has some pastures, so definitely a strong Kurgan here and here, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be happy with the amount of pastures he's going to have. Does he have an opponent though? Yeah, I mean, there's a 1-tile choke here to the east side that I'm pretty sure Ulyss can, or I should say London can actually bunker down behind. He does have this very, very big island to hide behind, so we're going to need to see if Scythia is going to manage to break into anything. Does he have anybody else? Because that's definitely a non-starter. No, I think Dido. Yeah, Liege over here to the southeast. He's going to get his scout out in 1, but by the looks of it, he's also going to be in the target reticle over here of Scythia. We're going to need to see if Liege is going to actually get to survive through the onslaught of the Scythian Empire. And we do have to take a look also on the other side, on Dido here. Okay, there we go. Liege is going to get his scout. Probably going to move to the south, gonna pop some huts over here. Also gonna have pretty good campuses in between the mountains. I do see some easy peasy +4s. Not a lot of resources in the water to go for God of the Sea, but I do see he's gonna have quite a few settles over here all across this coast and to the south, which are not gonna be in danger of being picked off by anybody. He's also gonna have trade routes with pretty strong trade routes with Distoria. I'm certain that Distoria is gonna want to get a city to the southeast of London over here somewhere, if not even a connection city, so he can actually use it to confront his opponents. I do have to say also, the Distoria on this coast will help out Montezuma hold on against the 2 opponents. We might actually see if this map is going to be chosen, we might actually see them playing against each other on the seas a lot. Like there's so much potential over here for a lot of warfare on the seas, a lot of just galleys fighting galleys, caravels fighting caravels, some frigates, you know, sprinkled in a little bit later, and well, I guess we're going to need to see. We do have to take a look at Vietnam here, who's gonna be in the middle of the eastern lands, and it looks like Sandro Games, the secret weapon, did manage to get 3 scouts out, and one of these warriors, not sure exactly how many he bought or popped, but he did manage to get 3 of them out. We do have him getting his settler out in 5 turns. He does have Kabul to take over in the south here if he wants to. That's pretty close, and I do notice he's gonna have a lot of distance between him and his first opponent. That's probably gonna be Scythia on the west side, because I do notice on the east, oh my god, he's gonna spend an eternity to actually get to Nidaros. Well, I guess both of his opponents. So this is basically free sim Vietnam. I wouldn't actually call him anything else other than free sim. It's gonna take so long to move an army from the left to the right for Scythia. That's not gonna probably be an option. Maybe, you know, maybe Corsairs. You know, maybe we're going to need to see how they decide. We got turn 7 over here, and 3 more turns for this to go through. Let's actually take a look at the continent split between the 2 teams and their vision. You do notice they are kind of seeing they're close to each other here. They will have Nidaros, Norway, and Tokyo trading, and I'm pretty sure Tiris is gonna figure out next time that he's gonna have another peninsula here with Tundra in the south. Not gonna be happy about this. It's not happy. Not happy. You can work around it, like probably settle like 5 cities, but I wouldn't be happy with this. Are you? Stream, chat. Would you be happy with this or no? Would you be happy with this? I don't know, man. It seems like that's a stretch. That's a bit of a stretch. It seems like we have a 2 versus 2 on the seas. If they keep this map, yeah. No, yeah, I would imagine so. I would imagine so. I would definitely be like, guys, you know, I can take one for the team, but you gotta understand, you know, during this game, I'm not gonna make a lot of stuff. You know, it is what it is. I mean, what is he gonna do? You know, what is he gonna do? They are
Joe Charger has joined the round table.
Joe Charger, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Tokyo Spawn, yeah, bro. Yeah, Tokyo Spawn is messed up. This is messed up. It is what it is. But anyway, we're gonna have some fishers at least for him to get some agency. I'm trying to look at the good things, man. I'm trying to point out the positive things, you know. Let me actually turn off over here the screen. There we go. So we don't have any more Discord popping in. I do want to set up the team labels as well. On the left side, we do have Freritos, and on the wait a second. I think they want to be named FDLV, right? If I remember correctly, this was one. Yeah. Okay, and on the right side we do have Team Ulyss over here. Just need to open up and boom. There we go. Turning back the chat over here. Okay, we're just a few minutes away from actually seeing this. Santo Gugawa, yes. Does bioluminescence array wonder gives gold to all water tiles? I don't know, actually. Where did you see it? I know I saw it, but I don't remember exactly where it was. Where was it? Bioluminescence Bay. Bay. I can't actually open up that Wikipedia to watch this, but I saw it somewhere. Where was it? Pretty sure I saw it. Anyway, we do have the remap vote going on, and we're going to need to see if they keep this map or not. There we go. This is the bioluminescence bay, right? 1 tile, and what does it do? It gives you 1 gold on fishing boats if you own this tile. So yes, if you do have like a fish somewhere improved in your empire, poof, you're gonna actually a fish, a whale, if anything that is improved on the coast is basically fishing boats, and except those unique improvements that you get, like the kampungs and stuff like that. And the good thing is that they have a remap token, yes, and by the looks of it, they did actually vote first. The Freritos de la Vega did put their 4th votes very, very quickly here, and we're going to need to see the last few ones, and both teams are gonna choose to remap this. This means whatever map comes next, it is gonna be the map being played. No more secrets. Let's see what you guys voted really quickly over here. We got 1 remap. This is it. 1 remap is gonna be the choice, right? Let's actually complete the prediction over here and go forward. We do have Hazaki starting up the procedure for the remap, and D Beasley is very happy because he won. Yeah, plus, yeah. Too many secrets. Exceptional thief. Good evening, sir, and welcome. No more secrets. That's it. You know, next up, whatever map it is, it is. 153, 3, 2, 1. Noise. Yeah, there we go. Rafifi just making points from other points. Making point babies over there. Why Ulyss decided to remap this? That's a very good question. I think we need to ask them afterwards. They might have not been happy with something. Aztec spawn, maybe Aztec spawn wasn't the best, and he was coastal. They probably thought that he's gonna get attacked at some point. He didn't have that many cities to settle. Aztec kinda, I think that was the weakest spawn. Let me put up the chats back in order here, because I clicked other buttons and they went wow. Okay, last game, let's go. Yeah, okay, so where's the thing? There's no more thing. Okay, somebody finished it. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so we're going to take a quick question on the chat, a quick poll. Twitch, YouTube, whoever is gonna be first? Are we going left or are we going right? Are we gonna top out Sprig or are we gonna top out Hazagi? What are we talking about today? Left or right? This is the 7 Seas. Yes, I can actually put up the map. Left or right? Left or right? Twitch, chat, come on, come on. YouTube, come on. East to west, Alex 2005. Okay, so I guess it is the third option that I didn't actually mention, but it was there. I did this. This was the default option. I did it before. Okay, let me actually put up really quickly the co-casted map over here. It is gonna be the 7 Seas. Thank you for reminding me, by the way, that I didn't actually open this up. There we go. And we're gonna talk about Sprig here. We're gonna talk about a London time. We do have the story here with his 3 turns to get a scout. Looks like he's gonna have a bit of a problem with his total production. I don't see he's gonna grow into the other tiles, but it looks like he's only gonna have a single 2-2 in his capital to benefit from. That's not amazing. Yes, sure, he does have some bananas over here to feast on, and I'm pretty sure the city is gonna grow into a resource tile. It's not guaranteed that he's gonna grow into a 2-2. It is what it is. I mean, the city sometimes, you know, he just gets drunk, totally forgets where to go, and just pops into a random 1-1 tile. I mean, it was a good place to sleep, you know. It is what it is. And we do have London also benefiting from an iron tile to the east side, and by the looks of it, he's also going to have to the left horse tile to feast on. I do notice he's also going to have to the south and to the west side quite a few cities to settle. Does look like he's going to have the Celtic Sea all to himself, while to the left side, he's going to have Nidaros over here. He could, I mean, I guess he could totally ignore the fact that he has Nidaros on the west side and just keep considering east, even though I do not really like the quality of this territory over here. Left side, definitely much better, a lot more chops, a lot more hills, resources and so on, but that's also going to be right in the face of Norway. You might not want to do that, you know, you just might not want to do that. In this story, I'm pretty sure he's gonna ponder on what to do and where to go. We do have also to move around to the next one. Looks like it's gonna be Montezuma here, Tenochtitlan. We're gonna take a look at the eagle warriors being trained over here in the city center. Looks like it's taking a long time to get one single eagle warrior out. We do have him with probably one big continent here. Oh, he has a split. He actually has a split. Okay, sure, it's a banana with citrus split. Not that amazing, but it's still a split. We do have him also with decent amount of distance between him and the Historia. Not to mention to the northeast, he's going to have Tirits here, which I guess we're going to need to wait and see if he's ever going to do something about here. I'm pretty sure Hazaki is going to want to build up his advantage when it comes to his attack power, and we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to keep up in sim with his allies and opponents. I gotta say, this is kind of bad land in the south. I mean, I say kind of because I want to be diplomatic about it, but this is no, this is not cool, guys. Not cool. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be somebody in chat that's gonna be like, Petra City. Yeah, bro, but until you build Petra, you just have the city building Petra, and that's it for like 20 turns, 30 turns. Now we do have Tenochtitlan coming up with an iron tile in the first ring, and yes, he does have some horses, but in the fourth ring to the southeast, he might have actually moved here. That's very, very, very far away. Why does he not have production underneath his settle? Does he? Oh, I think he actually settled on horses, and he doesn't have animal husbandry, so we as observers don't actually see that. I don't know if this is the case, but that's kind of sad not having those extra production points over there. Oh my god, wait, it's 4 production? Yeah, look, it's 2 production city center. It's probably a graphical glitch here. Anyway, now we do need to move on forward and see what Tokugawa is gonna have to do here. We got him with fresh water. He does have the settlers of citrus to the west side. Southeast, gonna fit another city, gonna put another one here somewhere. Gonna take the sea of Okots and just get every one of the cities here settled. We do have him also with a decent amount of mountains to the east side to protect him from, well, I guess Thanglong. That's gonna be another one of his opponents. He has a 1-tile choke here that armies can pass through, and well, I guess we're going to need to see if they're going to get some mountain tunnels digged up through the mountains. But in the meantime, I'm pretty sure we're going to have some cities being settled by Tokugawa there anyway. He's going to want to get to plug this out on the east. Well, we do have to take a look also on his strategics, and I do see he's going to have forces in the city of Tokyo with Iron Tile in the second ring over here. We do have him getting some scouts out for the extra vision, and I guess we're going to need to see if he's going to get second scout here. I would imagine he's going to put another scout there, and not a builder, scout. Yeah, there we go. More vision, more vision. Looking at Scythia this time around, actually this is beautiful land. Not sure if it's for Scythia, but let's see. Pastures all around. I mean, we got some sheep down here, but we got some horses. Yeah, we got, that's about it. Well, you know, there aren't that many of these pastures to get those amazing kurgans between, and we're going to need to see how he's going to benefit from all of the mountains to the west side. Vredefort Dome to the south is a wonder. I mean, you know, it does have a little bit of spice on it. Like, you know, you get some science, you get some culture, but it's not really amazing. Maybe some Erascore. Maybe he's gonna do it for the Erascore actually. That sounds about right. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be a priority to settle at the beginning. We do need to see how JR is gonna try to get out. Oh, I see. I think he's gonna have, oh my god. Oh my god, he comes in, boys. JR hasn't played in quite some time. His first game coming into this finals, the decider. And he needs to play against Liege. And not only against Liege, Liege playing Phoenicia and his Scythia. And they're so close. Oh, I believe there's gonna be a lot of bullying happening in this game. Not gonna lie, I feel it in my bones. This is gonna be quite a bit of bullying on the side of Liege. That's unfortunate. Now Sandro has worst pawn ever for Vietnam, but we get what you mean. Wait, Roku wins. You could use the trees to your right to finish the Petra fast, but probably gonna happen in the late game. Yeah, exactly. That's a good Petra city. Next to 2005. Yeah, Tyre has a good spot in the, for an amazing kurgan. Scythia just needs to go and grab it. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Look at this kurgan. Look at this kurgan on the aluminium, bro. And look at these kurgans over here as well. Oh, beautiful. I mean, this, and they're gonna meet each other quite soon. We got JR actually coming in from the forest. Peekaboo! Hello there, Liege. How are you doing? And the Liege is going, bonjour. Do you want something, or can we eat baguette today together and actually play friendly? Oh, but we're opposing teams. I'm sorry, Liege. Oh, let's go. War has been declared. Next up, Scythia scouts getting in. On the news tonight, we got the city of Tyre under siege. A lot of cats have arrived. They're called Scythian cats. 3 scouts coming in. Okay, we do need to take a look also on his strategics, right? On JR, there we go. He just met Phoenicia, and we do have them having that exchange. Looks like he's gonna have the Iron Tile in the second ring. We do also have horses in the first ring from Pokrovka. Now we do see a settler coming out in 3 turns. I'm actually very curious. Is he gonna 4 or settle here? This kind of needs to be 4 or settle. I mean, okay, chat. I know we need to get past our need of seeing a lot of warfare and early warfare and so on and so forth, and think at this cold, right? Think at this at cold. He kind of needs to push Phoenicia here, huh? He kind of needs to push Phoenicia. I mean, he has, look at this highway. If he gets a city over here somewhere and just makes himself one of those bridges, he gets the road towards Pokrovka, and boom, he actually has a resupply line. The resupply line is gonna actually go through here. Look at this. That's 1, 2, 3 turns to hit, well, 4 turns if you stop at the forest, and you're gonna stop at the forest. 4 turns to hit the city of Tyre, directly city of Tyre. Woo! I mean, I'm pretty sure JR actually needs to get his guns out, and we're gonna need to see what the cats are gonna do here from the other side. Looking at Dido, we do have him in the south here, getting his settler out. He's also putting some units to defend him against that pesky city and cat here from the northwest, while he does have some cities to settle on the east side. Doesn't look like it's gonna be an amazing coast to go for. Not a lot of resources to go for, I should say features for him to use at the beginning. Maybe like far away here on the right side, like, but that's kind of far away. Otherwise, he's gonna have cities on the inlands, which I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be incentivized to go for. Usually with Dido, you do want to get those coastlands out, you want to get the gold, you want to get the admiral points, you want to get the admirals themselves, and you want to get the traders. Very important. Last but not least, traders, you really want those. And we don't really have Leech here with the opportunity to go for a lot of coastal settles unless he makes some form of a sacrifice, like for example not having the southern seas with a city, and he goes over here for the lake, goes for the coast, not having a lot of resources or good times to use at the beginning. It's very expensive, good coastlands but no tutus, you know, like it's kind of hard for him to actually make a decision here. We do have them actually not worrying each other. They're letting these scouts pass by and not worrying each other. Okay, interesting. And I think Leech has made a decision. He's gonna go to the east. Well, we do have Leech also with Iron Tire in the first ring of the city of Tyre. His horses are going to be third ring out, and it looks like the war has been declared. We do have Scythia moving in. Now I do see what's going on. This is why the war has been declared. He wanted to stop the Legion cat from getting to his settler. I mean, this definitely makes sense. I mean, they picked Scythia for land war, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, right? That's the plan. It needs to go. He needs to click on that acceleration over here, and we're actually gonna see JR taking another shape. You know, JR is usually that guy. He's calculated, he's thinking, he knows what to do, he knows exactly where, at what corner he will be able to take you down. And this time around he's gonna be like all out war. We don't see what calculation. No, get military. That's the calculation. Get military. It is what it is. Now let's take a look at the Victoria here. Age of whoa, we did actually take a look. Sorry, we got Vietnam in the north. I mean, I guess he could get a thumb set up ish here. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is outright terrible. Sandro gains the secret weapon. Might not be that secret today. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is kind of sad, guys. Oh my god. Okay, sure. Yes, he's gonna have some forest to the west side. He's gonna have some mountains. You don't really want mountains with Vietnam, you want other stuff. But anyway, we do have him getting his third settler out in 3 turns. You do have 2-3 deer tile to work at the beginning. He's gonna wait, is he gonna get harbors? Kick W. Going for monuments over here. He's actually going for bronze working, of course, getting his thons going. And I was thinking he might actually place them like this, but I'm actually quite curious. What is he gonna go for it? He's still gonna need animal husbandry and the thing for marshes over here to take it down, but sure. Anyway, now we do have him also benefiting from an iron tile in the second ring of Dong Hoi. While I do see that city is gonna be quite expensive, he needs to grow into the other 2 tools to work the second population point. We will need to see how much gold they're gonna make over here for the beginning of the game. Looking at Montezuma. No, wait. Whoa, who this? This is Kree. We got Kree in the house. God of Open Sky already. He's gonna have his pack. Oh, this. I mean, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Is there a rule about minimum settler positions for Vietnam? For Vietnam in particular, no. For all of the civilizations on the 7 Seas map, yes. Yeah. Secret weapon remains permanently holstered. Machiavelli, good evening, sir, and welcome. And yes, indeed, we got him in the holster. Let's actually take a quick peek over here. Okay, see, I think we know why this is happening. I think we know what JR has in his plans. He kind of settled that city a little bit to the north, and I hope so. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Still gonna have one single rainforest to go through, and by the looks of it, oh my god! Wait, did he actually force Cithia? Oh my god, this city is terrible. Oh, this is such a bad city. Oh my god. Okay, he's gonna have his 2-1 Tundra settle. He's gonna have a citrus tile to work over there. Maybe he gets lucky and gets God of the Sea, but this is terrible. This is like gold, boom, 25 gold, boom, 25 gold, boom, 25 gold. Like this city is just not gonna grow until he gets that monument, and it's gonna take 14 turns for it to start growing properly. Another Petra city, Meniashu Koblik, calling it out. Yeah. Oh, what is a big Petra over here, Mr. Hisipik? Yeah. I do want to mention we got on the pastures also the extra culture showing up over here for Kree. Looks like we're gonna have him needing to upgrade his horses, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna have his build ready to go over there to get him the boost for craftsmanship. Ooh, we're gonna get that. That is actually quite terrible to get. Anyway, we got another setter coming up in 1 turn. Barsaki is going to benefit from 2 horse tiles in the capital, and I do notice he's going to have an iron tile here to the left side of Mickey Siv watching, getting his pastures improved, getting him the extra production and the extra culture is going to make him have a pretty good tempo at the beginning. We're going to need to see how he's going to mold that tempo and keep it going through the next phases of the game. In the north, we do have also Earth Goddess being taken here by Sprig. Norway is going to get his settler out in 3 turns from Nidaros. We got him with quite a bit of faith coming out from his tiles, and I do notice he got a holy site here, a +3 next to the coast with advantage of a silt tile extra culture going into this. I do notice he was kind of forced, or he wanted to go for that 2-1. That's a 3rd ring tile. It costs you 35 gold to get it, to acquire it. That is kind of big. That's quite expensive over here at the beginning. We do have him also with this Lake Victoria settled to the west side, the 3-1-1 base with the holy site that's going to get the extra adjacency. And I am actually a bit surprised because he didn't have enough gold, but he's probably going to want to put a campus here now. Yeah, that's probably it. No, because I'm pretty sure it would have been just much better to put it on the left side there. But oh no, wait, it's the same, right? Because he gets the extra adjacency from the forest. Never mind, it's the same. We got him getting a 6th turn for a holy site here, and yes, that's gonna be a +4. Pretty good at the beginning. Does he have anybody to go against? Yes, Distoria coming in on the east side. Does he know? No. Does Distoria know? No. Oh, wait a second. Is Distoria actually gonna settle here on the wheat tile? Actually, yeah, I think he's gonna settle the wheat tile, right? He's going to just settle min distance from his capital to get the city out, and he's going to be protected until at least battleships on that city center. Sprig's scout is going to be way too late to actually get the wheat tile. It is what it is. Okay, so we got a few conflict zones. I'm pretty sure Phoenicia and Scythia are going to keep fighting over here. We do have a 3rd settler coming up from Phoenicia, probably going to Vredefort Dome, and I do notice a Vietnamese warrior is making his way towards the south, while we do have Vietnam, yeah, there we go, going for the non-fresh. He's going for the non-fresh. He wants to put the towns as close to each other as possible, and I would assume this is gonna be it, but I guess we're gonna need to wait and see exactly how he's gonna do it. This is gonna be extremely expensive. Like, we already have so much gold required for these players. Looking at the yield tab over here, they're not making as much, but I'm pretty sure when they're gonna get their half-cost harbors, the dockyards and the cottons, they're gonna have a lot more gold per turn to benefit from. While on the other side, the Tirit is gonna do the same with his harbors. They're not half-cost, and at the moment, Omenes, well, we're gonna need to settle some more kurgans over here. Doesn't have amazing ones immediately in his capital, and of course, we're gonna need to see what is he gonna choose to do against his opponent. Oh, I mean, he's going bronze working. I think we know where this is going. International routes always better. No one ever builds a Sancor. Yes, no. It's a hard statement to say nobody, because there's gonna be somebody somewhere that needed it for the points or found it funny to get it, and he's still gonna get it, right? Pyramids for Vietnam, hopefully, yeah. Pyramids is more valuable, and Sancor Pyramids is definitely valuable, definitely valuable. Okay, we're 10-19 and I believe we did go through all of the spawns, right? I don't think we missed anybody. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, wait a second. I think we missed some. Oh no, we didn't, but we didn't actually took a look very closely to Hazaki that much afterwards. Looks like Hazaki did manage to bully Preslav into giving him a builder, and we do have him sending his settler to the east side here, not going for that coffee settle towards the north of Tenochtitlan. He wants to be in the Gulf of Tehuantepec. We do have Dido here to the southeast, which is gonna give him the opportunity to maybe do at some point some trade routes. I'm pretty sure they're having this in their plan, but it does look like Liege right now is finding it much safer to actually go for the east side here, and he did actually go for both of these like sacrificial cities over here on the east side. So burnt, oh my god, this is gonna be another one of those SBRTN kind of cities over here with the traders coming out in 6 turns. He's gonna need that monument in Byblos, and it looks like he did pick up God of the Sea. Well, God of the Sea, I gotta say, at least makes Byblos a little better, just a little bit better. Oh, you know, it is what it is. Interesting choice to go for a non-fresh settle. Kind of doesn't get a choice. Yeah, he doesn't have a choice. Yes, I do agree, he doesn't have a choice. He needs to set up his stuns, and it looks like he's not even gonna get that perfect setup, or it is gonna be Gavron Plaza Than. I think it's gonna be Than Gavron Plaza, right? Or is he gonna keep that for something else, like for an industrial zone or something? Anyway, I don't think he can place. Can he? Oh, he can on the marsh tile. Never mind. We got more builders coming around, and he's gonna start improving his tiles. Looks like he's definitely not giving up. Not giving up. And I gotta say, we have seen Sandro Games playing other spawns, really bad spawns, and he did amazingly well. Surprisingly well, I would say. We got another settler from Sprig going towards the south. Looks like England is gonna get his traders going around, and I do notice he's gonna have quite a few builders also running around, trying to build stuff over here, just hammering everything. Oh my god, man, somebody stop these builders, man, because they're going house to house, they're just knocking down everything and rebuilding stuff, and this is unheard of. Sancor is amazing on someone like Japan who already goes internals plus Aztec captures warriors and turns them into builders. Interesting choice to go for a non-fish one. I did read that. International players. Okay. Is the link still visible, by the way? Because I see it in stream chat that it not okay. I think the link is visible, right? Okay, you guys find it easy to go for the website, yes, the Civ6 World Cup website. Vote for the winner, yes sir. Now we're gonna have it soon. I just wanna wait for them to go into the next few turns to actually talk a little bit more about the pantheons, and we're gonna put up the vote. But I guess we can put it now because we kind of finished everything anyway. We were a bit faster on this than usual. Who will win? And we do have FDLV on one side, Ulyss on the other. 30 minutes to go. I'm gonna put up the prediction right now in Twitch, and let's actually put it up really quickly for YouTube also. Give me a second so I can click on the correct buttons and keep this going. Start the poll. Who will win? By the way, when YouTube imaginary points, credits, whatever you want to call them, you know, when YouTube imaginary points, FDLV and then Ulyss. And there we go. Okay, there we go. So, Goddess of Tides is going to be England's Pantheon. That's going to be giving him one of extra culture point on each of these improved fish tiles. And let's actually take a look on the others. We do have Kree here with his open sky. Already did manage to improve his pastures, and I do notice he did actually wait quite a bit to build his monuments here. He got something else. Oh, he probably got one of his traders going on, or another builder to help him improve more tiles, and guess what, give him more production and more culture at the same time. We do have him with Magnus internals here going in 4 turns on Dido, Goddess of the Sea, Magnus internals. Pokrovka already started off on his 3 encampments. We don't actually have an encampment ready from Lee Liege. And of course, he first needs to go celestial navigation. That's usually the problem with these naval civilizations. They kind of need to go for something else first before putting down their encampments and everything. But they do kind of tend to catch up, especially if you let them be for not disturb them. I don't think Scythia is gonna let them be. I'm just saying. I think we're gonna have a lot of plus 18 stuff happening over here against Liege. It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen, and I'm pretty sure these forests are gonna see what they haven't seen before. Now, feels like this map favors Freritos to me. Okay, no, that's a friendly encampment setup. That is exactly. I mean, you know, my people have a lot of energy, and they found the best outdoor activity they can do is actually playing in an encampment. They like to run, make muscles, train for stuff, and we let them do that. You know, they have like their special enclosures there. They just want to do it all over the time. Don't worry, this is our fun. You know, this is how we do it. You know, you have your eating pineapple pizza every morning, and we have having a party in the encampments every day. Yeah. FDLV gonna be eating lots of cookies. Yeah. One more coffee. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Murder is the best outdoor. Oh, kick W, man. No. Ulyss, all 4 players are coastal, yet none can naval trade with each other. That is terrible, actually. Yes, that is terrible if they cannot do that. That's gonna be quite a few missed opportunities when it comes to the goal per turn. And we do have, I guess, Kree. Okay, no, Kree can get on the coast, but he can trade. Bristol over here, can he trade with somebody? Montezuma is gonna be to the south. Oh, he could trade. Okay, he can trade to the south, right? Get a city on the Halong Bay and try to trade with Hazagi over here. Distoria and at least Hazagi are gonna have some extra gold going. While on the other side, it doesn't look that beautiful either. Like Japan, okay, Japan already closed off his choke against Vietnam. Oh, Hazagi, Hazagi's Eagle Warrior is just feasting all of these slingers over here. I mean, I totally get the slingers effort. They started off the national sport over here to hit the Eagle Warrior. Whoever hits him and takes him down, we're gonna win 500 bread points. We're gonna need to see if we're gonna have some more, and if this Eagle Warrior is gonna get his promotions, man. Oh man, can you imagine if this guy just gets the plus 10 Tortos, he has more damage than the slinger starts with. You know, like this is 5 damage on attack, bro. Like the Tortos, it's 10 damage extra. What? 10 defense extra. What? Yeah, Lancer, hello there, sir. Good evening. And welcome. Could you show Aztec spawn again? Yes, sir. Yes, we can take a look at Aztec spawn. Looks like Tayo here getting his granary going. 4th city out. Oh, granary opening in Texcoco. Oh, granaries, man. I mean, Hazagi must have a plan, but it's gonna be quite slow. I would say quite slow. He definitely needs, I totally agree with him that he needs the housing in these cities because he doesn't have the fresh water. But this is kind of terrible to go so early for granaries here. It was, going for harbors into lighthouses at least gives you a benefit of those extra trade routes, which do help you catch up. Going for granaries only gives you that 1 point of food per turn, and the housing you get, it doesn't really come back. Okay, is this gonna be the big bullying? I think this is gonna be the big bullying, right? We got Aztec here, Hazagi in between 4 slingers. I think they caught him. Looks like Tiritz is minding his own business and putting down a commercial right on top of that Eagle Warrior. Imagine this Eagle Warrior just taking a sleep for the day, and then when he wakes up, he has like half buildings next to him and some like building materials just sprinkled all around, and he doesn't know how he got there. Imagine he's like whole land, like for 5 kilometers around him, he just has totally different outlook. Well, we do have some tiles over here from Japan getting improved. He does have Kabul to take out in the north, but I wouldn't really see him take it out quickly. Scythia didn't yet place one of his Kurgans, so he's not getting any faith, and he does want to keep on building up his encampments more than anything else. So we do have him starting out on the Great General side, and Moksha is getting plugged in the city of Pokrovka. Okay, so I guess he's gonna be Moksha into Pingala. Okay. Okay, let's see. Eagle Warrior still didn't get his upgrade. Doesn't have enough promotion points. He's on 10 out of 15 experience. And I think he's dead. Yeah, there we go. Wait, Tidits actually got archery boost? Tidits actually got archery boost. Did he get pillages? No, no. Yeah. Oops, took too long making breakfast. Good morning, Sir Victor, and also bon appetit. Okay, so we're 10:26. We still need to wait for them to pick up all of their pantheons, but we can take a look at the next ones. Let's see what kind of religion are we gonna have here. Holy Cyper project is still coming in for Norway. Looks like Dido is finishing up his Kothons, one turning one from the city of Tyre. I gotta say here, he's barely working his 4 tiles, and he does have 6 population. That is a bit unfortunate. We're gonna need to see which tiles is he gonna get to improve here to allow him to get this going a little bit faster. He does have a pretty good setup with campuses, though. I really like these mountains. It doesn't really give him more tiles to use, but you know, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do in the game. Now Montezuma here, gonna get his 4th settler, still building granaries. Okay, we do have Japan also getting another wave of builders and finishing up his monuments for the extra culture points. Taking a look at Magnus internals here, looks like Norway is gonna try to feast on one of these traders, and well, there is a Japanese warrior as well that's gonna get eaten by these English slingers. By the looks of it, that warrior is trying to get out, and he might actually get to shift enter out of there, like while Sprig is gonna get the opportunity to get that trader. Let's actually see if Sprig is gonna manage to do. No, he attacked instead of pillaged. Oh, misclick, foul. I cried foul. What's going on? He attacked into the slinger. Historia actually countered his move perfectly here. He knew exactly where is he gonna go, and instead of Sprig, instead of clicking on that pillage button, he actually, well, tried to move. It is what it is. Both teams got archery boost. Yeah, both teams got it. Now, Tokugawa and Cynthia on the same team. I know some people in this chat have auto vote for these. Sergey Lakisov, good evening, sir, and welcome. Wait, how are we doing with the votes? Oh, I see. The high rollers haven't actually been starting to dump their points into one of the choices. I see. What are the high rollers? Come on, guys, let's go. Vietnam can attack Japan with those mountains. Yeah, this is gonna be terrible for Sandro to go in. I do have to say that if there is one nation that could actually punch through chokes, it is Vietnam. So I guess we're going to need to see if Sandro Games is ever going to be interested in doing this. He did manage to put his 3 tons going, and by the looks of it, he's also going to get his campus out in 1. Then he chose a campus, not something else. Okay, a campus here, not a Gavronplatz. I was definitely thinking Gavronplatz, and we got another campus here in between the tons, and I do notice he's going to get a lot of culture quickly. We got Sandro on 8 science and 10 culture, while he did manage to get quite a few discounts. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be so fast for Sandro. We got the commercials coming around from Barsake, 2 of them finishing up next turn, another one. Oh, 3 of them. He finished all 3 of them at the same time. Very nice. Well, by the looks of it, he's going to need to upgrade his strategic resources here to give them to his allies. He already has the horses, but he's going to need at some point to get that iron going. We got him also, I'm pretty sure, informed by Scythia about where the location of those iron tiles are. And I do notice that Phoenicia is about to lose his scout if he doesn't get it out of there from Scythia's grasp. We do have Gavronplatz chosen in Pokrovka, a few more slingers coming in, some archers also getting out, and I do notice his 3rd encampment is going to finish soon, while in Phoenicia's territory, I do notice he's going to get his pottery out in 1 and political philosophy in 3 turns. He's also getting a wave of builders, definitely needs to start improving his resources here. Wave of slingers means wave of archers. We're going to need to see if that's actually going to help him out defend against what's going to happen here, the onslaught of JR. Man, I guess JR hasn't been playing in some time. He needs to get in. He needs to, you know, establish leadership again, and we're going to need to see if Leech is actually going to be over there just pushing him back. What do you think out of this matchup? What will we have? Is Leech going to manage to defend, or is JR going to manage to just punch through his next door neighbor over here, Dido, without being stopped? Is Dido not going for a general? Yes, he's not going for a general. He's not actually. He's going pottery. He's going to go campuses. He's going to try to get probably men at arms and anti-cav units like those pikemen extremely quickly, which might come back to haunt him. We're going to need to see also what kind of pen brush and voice is gonna take. I would assume pen brush and voice is gonna be the one, right? JR will break through. The only question is when. I see. Well, and we got Barracks going into the Vietnamese cities. He's gonna get his galley out, and I would imagine everybody did pass over the 19-point threshold for this game to have an era golden age. And yes, it is. Yes, we do. We do have more swingers coming in. I'm pretty sure the Kree scout needs to get pushed out of there. It looks like he's gonna actually feast on all of the gold points on the diamonds. Man, he's gonna get out with the diamonds. He's letting him get out with the diamonds. I mean, Sandro Games, what were you? He was just slipping around, man. He was out for the night, and while he was out, and there's like a sneaky Oxtal just went in, and woo, what does this do? Oh my god, look at that. He's so shiny. I'm gonna take it home. Is England avoiding Norwegian seas? Would assume so. I mean, he did settle Bristol over here, and I'm pretty sure by this time he actually met Sprig. No, he didn't. Ooh, I mean, he did make the good decision not settling the coast. I gotta say, he did make the best decision not settling the coast. And I'm pretty sure immediately Sprig would have been like, "Woo, cookies," and he would have just started making galleys over there and that city around. We got from Plaza also coming from Nidaros, and I do notice religion, Islam, work ethic with pilgrimage. He's gonna go for the production points from the shrines and the temples, while we do have him giving more of these adjacency points from the Gavron Plaza towards these holy sites. A +5 over there, still has the +4 in Bergen, while I guess we're going to need to see how much faith is he going to be per turn. He's right now on 42 faith a turn. Wait, what? 42 faith a turn? That's a lot of faith. That is a, I mean, didn't he get a project or something? I think he got a project. No, 42 faith a turn without a project? Whoa, I mean, I like this. This is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be such a strong monumentality for him at the beginning. He's already on 282 points of faith in the bank. Well, we do have Tirits also with 10 points of science and 12 points of culture. We do have him getting his markets out, and by the looks of it, he's a little bit later on this than Kree. But I guess they're on the same team. They're gonna start being competitive over here when it comes to the merchant screen. While only Vietnam is starting to get some scientist points, doesn't seem like anybody from the other side did go for merchants here. We did have Phoenicia going for admirals. We did have also England going for admirals. So Phoenicia over here, England on the other side, and of course Phoenicia is definitely going to need to start making a defense. While JR did not start putting down his kurgans, now he actually got the first one here in the northeast of Pokrovka, which is going to be a pretty good one. A 2-2-3-3 to go for. He needs to start banking up on that faith per turn, get the Pantheon out, and also allow him to use the faith per turn to buy out units. I'm actually very curious if he's going to if he is going to focus on that or not during the game. Barsake, 11 points of science, 14 points of culture over here. A lot of culture coming out from his open sky. We're going to need to start checking them from the left to the right to see what kind of golden ages they did pick, and we're going to start off with Harald Hardrada here. Well, I'm pretty sure we kind of know it's going to be a monumentality golden age. I mean, you just don't bank up on 324 faith points to just keep them. What are you gonna do with them? You know, you just don't do that. You want to use them. I mean, what is he gonna want to do? Buy the first writer with faith? Not really. Let's be real. Free inquiry Kree would be Giga. Cynthia code initiation rights if it's not taken yet. I didn't see it being picked up, and yes, initiation rights does sound good. Every time you say Tirits' name, I laugh because Tirits means in my what? 1 second, I don't see the last word. And let me actually get this in my country. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, well, we do have a spree here. Yes, choosing monumentality. 8 science with 16 culture. He's on a 44 faith points a turn, getting his Magnus in Bergen while he opened up with Moksha in Nidaros. I do notice Tokugawa, 13 science and 20 culture, did choose to go for a pen brush and voice golden age here, and he's plugging in Moksha in the city of Okayama while he deployed Governor Magnus earlier here in the city of Tokyo. He's gonna get some builders out of there, and of course finishing up his market's gonna give him the opportunity to get more traders, get more stats. Now I do see him making also 20 gold points a turn. This is going to be quite important during the game to look at their GPT. Looking at Barsake with 12 science and 28 culture, we do have him getting his bronze working out in 3 turns. Looks like he's not delaying it that much, and we do need to see what is he going to do with that bronze working. Well, I guess we're going to need to wait and see if he's just getting it for the iron or something else. Now we do have him with 27 gold a turn, and I do notice he of course picked up God of Open Sky for the extra culture per turn. With Magnus Internals, he's already using his 2 cities, giving them the extra production points and food points. I guess we don't know exactly which is which over here, but I'm pretty sure he's going for those going forward. Now we did have him getting a Gavron Plaza, not getting that quick to get his settlers out. He definitely wanted the traders faster than the settlers, but they're still going to be only 2 turns out from finishing in 2 cities, and I'm pretty sure his capital is going to work on a 3rd. We got Tomidis choosing Drums of War, Golden Age, and he's starting to pump out Saka Horsaches from his cities after he did manage to get the barracks in. This will allow him to start pushing a little bit, just pokey for Nisha over here, you know, just tap him one time over there, pew, or, you know, just let him be for another day, pew, and the next day, and so on and so forth, until those units are just going to be exhausted. We're going to need to see if Tomidis is also going to build up on his horse count here, and I'm pretty sure we got to see when is he going to pick up as next technology. Well, we do have him right now with 12 science and 20 culture, only 5 gold a turn, 38 production. Doesn't seem like it's going to be that big. Dido here with 10 science and 20 culture in the south is gonna start getting his settlers out, and I do notice him starting to build up some spearmen so he can get his defenses going against horses. We do have him putting down an encampment. I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to roll quite a few great general projects over here. He's on 3 points a turn. That means he's using the +2 general card, and of course he does have the encampment building while he keeps on trying to be relevant over here, putting down his Gavron Plaza from the city of Tyre. This is gonna cost him. This is gonna cost him quite a bit. Scythia is not fooling around, getting his Warlord Throne ready. So basically we got somebody that doesn't want to embrace his position here, doesn't want to embrace that Tyrell, wants to get out. I guess you would call that actually amazing, because usually it's good to, you know, outperform your spawn, but at the same time we got on the other side another nation that has only one focus in his mind. He's like, one focus, one mission, we're one, people. We go in as a one. JR is gonna go in the cities of Phoenicia over here, and we're gonna need to see if Phoenicia is gonna actually have his gamble on his side this time around. And we do have him placing up very good I should say setting up very good tiles for the campuses later on in the game, and of course trying to get a little bit of advantage when it comes to the military. Now we do have also to take a look at the Historia. Looking at this, looks like Pen Brush and Voice Golden Age. We got Goddess of Tides here for the Historia, getting his 4th, 5th cities out. And I do see Pingala establishing in the city of Manchester, while Magnus is giving him those extra production points. I don't think he has a split. He doesn't have a split. This is actually quite sad for England. No extra trade route over here for the splits. Oof, that's actually very nasty. It looks like he's also gonna have Japan on the east side that, well, I guess he's not gonna get to. And Norway is actually making his way towards the cities of London here. This is gonna hurt actually. If Norway wants to disembark some of those berserkers later on, this is gonna hurt quite a bit England. Anyway, he's gonna need to be prepared with the vision at least on the coast. We got Vietnam also with Drums of War. Looks like he's gonna be one of his 3 cities getting Warlord's Throne. Warlord's Throne. So Whoa, is he taking a gamble here? So first of all, he did manage to get Hypatia. That's gonna give him an extra library and of course 1 point of science for each of his libraries from then on. Second of all, this is all out. This kind of feels like all of what he's setting up exactly the same as Scythia, and we know what Scythia's plans are. So it looks like he might actually want to hit Japan before Japan realizes it's too late. There is a moment when Japan is probably not going to be incentivized at all to put a stronger unit on the Mount Vigi, on the east side, right, through the hot gates. There will be probably another like 15 turns of window of opportunity. By the time the horses get out, they take out Kabul, maybe they find something to do in the tundra and so on and so forth. They come back, they protect, they do. It's going to take a while to get here. And we're going to need to see if Sandro can actually hit that timing when it's open, when the hot gates are open, so he can pass through those Voicians. We got to take a look also on Montezuma here, which is right now on 4 cities. By the looks of it, he's also going to get an army of builders out and getting his arbors from Teayo. We do have him with Governor Magnus established in the capital, and I do see a Penbash envoy strong with him. Couldn't see right now after he got those arbors. He definitely wants to go forward towards apprenticeship and so on. And I do see him opening up drama and poetry, going for the bottom 3 over here, and well, not the top 3. Not feudalism, not yet. Okay, Phoenicia. I do see Phoenicia is trembling a little bit. We got another settler moving towards the west side. He's starting to get his lighthouses out. Another one from Suburban. That's a 5th city. While I do notice Scythia did manage to recruit a general. He did also put, oh, I didn't see this, by the way. This is beautiful, but he took down one of the rainforests with one of his encampments, and as you can see, he actually made a bridge so he can go directly on the highway towards the city of Tyre. Maybe England can rush Japan with redcoats. Ooh, yeah, that would be nice. Coral, if you think you need temple for mercs or berserkers. People, good evening, sir, and welcome. Naval civil don't need housing, that's why Norway doesn't need Feed the World. I like Feed the World, and I like also Coral. I like also what he chose over here, the production one. I actually like all of them on Norway. It just a little bit depends on how you want to play it. It's amazing on that sense, by the way. Those cliffs do make a disembarkment hard. Yes, I agree. Over here, this is going to be quite hard. But look at this north. This is going to be quite nice, right? He has 1, 2, 3 towers that he can disembark, and he can come out from the shadows of the north. Not going to be, how to say, that easy to predict. We got a +3 campus here finished in the city of Manchester, and I do notice Pingala is going to give quite a bit of a boost in science for the Historia's empire. We do have him right now on 12 and 24, and I'm pretty sure he's just going to keep on growing when he's going to get a +2 for Governor Pingala. I do notice Scythia here moving to the west side with his first units going towards the city of Preslav, would actually build him a bridge towards Hazagi. So he's going to find himself with 2 targets in front of him, and one of them, Hazagi, is not even close to being ready. I mean, if we have Leech here with an encampment and a general, Hazagi didn't flex a single finger to get a single unit out on the east side. He has that Eagle Warrior that right now is just looking at the cats of Scythia, a little bit like dumbfounded, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go walk back home into the city of Tao, and he's gonna be like, guys, I mean, you don't imagine how many cats these guys have. We need to protect ourselves. Quick, get some more archers, get some slingers, get some horses out, you know, those big beasts. Let's get them out there. While we do have the city and Saka horse archers getting into the tiles of Preslav here, we're going to need to see if he's going to take it. Yeah, he's going to take it next time. 2 more turns for Wallace Throne. I do notice this Phoenician scout is probably going to get it. The city and Saka horse archer is going to hunt him down. Okay, Initiation Knights. Initiation Knights is a pantheon. Whenever Scythia puts out a unit, he's gonna get some extra faith in the bank, and of course that allows him to, guess what, buy more units. I mean, that's just a match made in heaven. When Preslav falls, Hazagi will be, I think he's already on a, I'm pretty sure Aztec over here is raising the alarm. He does have quite a few chops, don't get me wrong. I mean, he could just plug in maneuver, you know, get an influx of a lot of horses from your teammates and just pop them out of your cities, just chop them out, send them towards the front line. Is this gonna happen? Is this what's gonna happen? Did they take out that poor scout? Oh my god, the Eagle Warrior is gonna get some misinformation back to his homeland. He's gonna be like, guys, you don't know what happened. The city actually got all of the cats. And then I don't know that still they got converted. What is going on? Do not take out the cats. They will convert you. The alarm probably doesn't good enough. It's not strong enough. Yes. Okay, we got another chop over here for the horses. JR is gonna start running towards the west side by the looks of it with another horse. And yes, next turn he's gonna finish that Warlord's Throne. We got a first horses coming out from Sandro Games, which did manage to get a general. And by the looks of it, look at that. Tiritz's horses are actually busy taking down Kabul. And Kabul doesn't wanna roll over, you know? I mean, not so easy, man. Not so easy. You want to stay there in the fight for as long as possible. Well, a city center has been down. I do see Crete did manage to get 5 cities. We got 5 cities here also for Norway, getting his stave churches going. Preserve. He actually got a preserve. Okay, interesting. Wow. I don't know why I said that. He actually got a preserve. It's so rare that I guess it's like unicorns in games, you know, preserve. Whenever players get a preserve, you're like, wow, look at the beautiful tiles. Cookies. Yeah. A preserve gaming Norway. Yeah. Maybe, okay. Well, let's take a look here. It looks like England did manage to push out the Cree Occitan, and I do see those 2 traders are still alive. Historia did manage to get the fleet admiral, the guy who's Ulyss, and of course he's starting to get new settlers out. I'm pretty sure he's not going to settle the coast that much. He's probably going to go for those inland cities, one to the south of Bristol. This would be probably suicide to put a city on the west side towards Nkazagamo. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, I think there's a big decision in front of us. Where is Scythia gonna go? Left or right? Ooh, Kabul has been defeated. Okay. Okay, Japan has a problem. But so does Vietnam actually. These horses can get there. These horses can actually get there. And I don't know if he can actually get the 1-3 before. This scout does not notice what's going on there, right? He doesn't see the east. He doesn't see through the forest. He doesn't see the horse. He only sees the scout. And I'm sure Japan is going to want to heal these units. So he's probably going to just keep them there. It's a question if Sandro Games is going to jump the gun and put that horse in the forest before the end of the turn. Like next turn, before the last, 5 seconds. He needs to do that last move. He needs to do the last move, first move on the scout. Otherwise, these horses are probably going to have enough time to get there, reach there, and of course close up the choke. Yes, we're going to have Vietnam getting in his general soon. We're going to have Vietnam putting a city closer. We're going to have Vietnam getting his military engineer going. We're going to have a lot of things happening here, but Tiritz might be in trouble in the next 2 turns. We're gonna need to see if that lonely scout in the forest is gonna have enough cats. He's even taking hits here. Look at that. Look at the Sandro being aggressive. Not gonna be good enough though. The horse is still not gonna do enough damage to one-shot it. Unless he actually sacrifices the scout, but I'm pretty sure he cannot do that. Okay, so let's see the next few seconds. So the horses started already moving out. Okay. Looks like Japan moved the highest, the strongest horse out. They don't want to hit it for 1 turn. That's good. That's good. That's still going to be 2 turns to get onto that specific tile. And as you can see, Vietnam is waiting here. He's waiting behind the choke point on the 1-1 iron tile. Probably, if I would have to guess, he's probably making a gamble that Japan is going to want to poke out. He's going to want to get through that forest and see what's on the other side. And the second he sticks his head out of the forest over there, he's just going to be one tap, you know? He's going to be like, Pam, what you doing, bro? You know, black screen instantly. Sandro is crazy to rush through such a choke. Yes. Yes and no. I mean, we've seen it before, how these type of chokes actually made sense. Alex L, thank you so much for the $2. Much appreciated, sir. Put this towards Athena's catnip habit. Yes, yes, we need to get it going. I actually started to let her around the room over here. She might pop on the screen at some point, but I don't really want to see her jumping from too high off or jumping too high. We got in the last few seconds. Okay, this is the moment. This is the moment we need to see what is going to happen here. Is this going to be the last move? This will be a last move, right? He can't attack it. He can't attack the scout. He's moving in. There we go. Last moving in. This horse is gonna be like, no, get out of there, Japan. And we're gonna need to see what's going on. Come on, Sandro. You can click buttons like no other. Imagine that volcano exploding right now. Yes, I would imagine if that volcano actually touches the scout, it's gonna be such a happy day for Sandro because he's gonna get that second horse in. Kick W. Okay, well, I guess Japan horse is there this time around. That timing is not happening. We got a 4-setter coming off from Hualu. By the looks of it, Thanglong is going to need to produce something. While on the left side, we do already have Scythia going against Tayo. We do have Saka Horse Archers getting in to attack these Aztec Eagle Warriors. While I gotta say the Spearmen are going to put up quite a bit of a fight over here. Unfortunately, Aztec's lack of +5 from the general and the lack of an extra +5 from his Scythian bonus, well, that's a problem. Aztec does have a +3 luxury attack bonus. It only works on attack. And we don't really have a lot of archers, but there are some coming. You see that he actually started to get some of these going, and we're going to need to take a look at how Scythia is going to try to play this out to take out Tayo and make it his own. Looks like more units are pouring through. We do have a Saka Horse Archer deployed to the south to handle Phoenicia here, and by the looks of it, Victor is getting established in the city of Ainuk. And there we go, campuses. I guess Legion's gamble of him getting a lot more science than his opponent is starting to pay off over here. We got this +5 campus getting out in 2 turns from Subrunta. He's gonna have a very strong free inquiry going into the next era. He's putting down a holy site here from Biblos. Could try to go for something like Defender of the Faith against Scythia. Just bank on more bonuses there. Praying for the Aztecs, yeah. JR comes in, solo wins the game before anyone can do anything. Yeah, I mean, you know, I told you he needs to re-establish, you know, the order. Let's see if he's gonna manage to re-establish the order. Okay, very quick moves coming up from Hazagi, protecting the Eagle Warrior from his opponent, but the Saka Horse Archers are starting to get adjacency to shoot these, or I should say vision to shoot these Spearmen. They don't do as much as you think, but being right now, not that many of them. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna get more numerous the time goes on. Sandro is derailing himself. I mean, you're not wrong. Unless he actually chops this forest. Like the next step, he needs to chop that forest. This builder, unfortunately, this military engineer is unfortunately not going to do that much. He does definitely need to chop the forest somehow. He needs a settler. He needs to chop that forest because there is no way he can actually attack into the 1-3 tile over that other 1-3 tile. That's the problem. He can't get even the void chance to bear their shots against the archers and break through the choke points. This is also kind of, well, I would say good land to push with void chance. As in, you're gonna have multiple tiles to keep switching those units around because they can actually move after they shoot. So you keep switching them until the unit is dead, right? So we're probably gonna need to see how quickly Japan can actually get a stronger unit there, and how quickly Sandro Games is gonna want to get that out of there. The forest, the 1-3. Is he gonna get that? I hope he's gonna get that. Anyway, we do have the pre-builds, the archers coming in from multiple cities, and he did go for God of War and Plunder. That actually puts him much higher over here in the Great General screen with 8 Great General points at 10, while Scythia is on 6. We got Phoenicia on 1, only 1 point. Okay, Saka Horse Archers. What did they shoot? Did they? No, that wasn't the Spearman. He probably shot the other Spearman, the first Spearman. Okay, well, that's dead. That kind of looks dead. And to be honest, that's actually gonna heal the horse quite a bit, right? Since Saka attacks first, there we go. We got Oh, it got actually the heal on the Saka horse archer. Beautiful. He got a attack on the spearman healed up. He's gonna also probably have a promotion over here. Gonna get bigger next turn. While we do have the first swordsman of Aztec getting out for Hazagi in the city of Teayo. I do see another spearman getting built in. And more troops coming in Xochicalco, scrambling, getting all of his empire to build the spearman. Can they contain the power and the energy of JR into this game? We do have Japan in the north getting his granaries going, kick W. We do have him also building up the defense against Vietnam, putting up more units there to get a support bonus, getting out his markets for those extra trade routes. Did finish audience chamber? Question mark. He did finish audience chamber in his capital city. I do see England is also gonna get going with a city somewhere. Wait, didn't he have a city moving to the east? Non-freshwater Plymouth with a freshwater Bradford to the south? Okay, I mean, this is surprising. Is this an invisible river somewhere that I don't see? No. Kick W. Okay. Well, I guess he didn't want to settle here anyway. We got Sprig already starting to get some levied units from Nazca. We do need to see if he's going to start to turn them into berserkers and send them towards his opponent over here to have a few pillages. He's also going to get horses. We're coming very close to the time that they do need to start getting their era score points. So slowly, they're building up those advantages as well, getting the text and everything. Okay, CFTIO getting hit by two of these horses. Looks like Saka horse archers are managing to get their promotions going, and these archers are actually taking the brunt of the damage. And it looks like CTA is going to bring new horses into the fight with new Saka horse archers, while he is not taking that many losses against Aztec. Aztec is taking a lot of losses. His units are scrambling to keep up the defense against his opponent. Oh, Saka horse archer did die, but not before he did manage to do the final damage against that spearman to the southwest. We do have JR also with the ability to attack again against the city center, which is getting heals every turn. It cannot be put under siege yet. We're going to need to see if there will be enough damage done in a quick enough time. I do have to point out these positions to the east side here. It's going to make it much easier to attack into the city center with Saka horse such as having those extra range points to go for. He does need to somehow secure his advantage against the Aztec next tier line, next line of archers, next line of swordsmen and so on. Aztec does have an advantage, a very serious advantage when it comes to the production of the swordsman, or the melee units I should say, and I would imagine he's going to want to use that. Unfortunately, you kind of need other players to go for bronze to hard build swordsman, and you just don't see that many players going bronze. You know what I mean? You know, Aztec was a bit slow at the beginning. Should have built those walls when first seeing JR capturing the CS. I don't think he would have had time to build the walls, and usually, I mean, I know what you're saying, because you do feel that the walls are protecting the city in some way, but unfortunately the production spent on the walls usually is much better spent on getting units that could help you in other roles than only defense, because basically you spend the production and that's it. You know, the walls are gonna just defend that city. If you get more units, if you get 2 units for example, you might achieve the same goal but also have those units to attack your opponent afterwards. Units disappeared. Uh-oh. No, meanwhile, Barsake on 8 cities. Yeah, he's just, I mean, Greece doing Greece things over here. Barsake 28 science with 43 culture. We do have him with, what is it, 102 production right now. He's the first one to pop over 100 production. And it does seem like CTA is starting to lose a few units, but not before Aztec is also going to have a few problems here. We're going to need to see if he's going to start prioritizing anything else other than the city. No, that's just one job. He had one job. Take down city. Okay, well, he does need to get stronger units in there. I'm pretty sure he can double tap it though. He doesn't have a unit to replace this one, so he could move forward and take this spearman out. The horse is just gonna full heal anyway, but he doesn't have another horse to take its place. That's the problem. So I'm thinking he might just actually attack into Atea and take that city. Yeah, I think he's just gonna do that. Yeah. What do you think, guys? Is this the best choice? Like, you just sacrifice the horses and just, you know, it is what it is, take that city? Hello, MM Lee. Hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Cynthia could skip the city and go for the next one if Aztec builds walls. That is also true. Yeah, if Saka Horse Archer upgraded into Keshex. Oh my god, sacrilege. Oh, yeah. I mean, imagine that. Imagine that. On Gree, let's see. We do have Vietnam poking him with a few scouts. Looks like in the north, Norway is taking care of Ngazargamu. We do have an army of builders coming out from Barsake, and I do want to double check if he's going for feudalism. Sandro Games is going feudalism, but I do see Cree is going for civil service. Not sure if he got a +5, but I do see a +4 charge builder. That might be Liang somewhere, or pyramids coming out from somewhere, not something else. I don't see the Yang, and I don't see pyramids, so I think he has feudalism. That should be safe to say he has feudalism. Uh-oh. Vietnam walking in face first into the Japanese defenders. We do need to see if he's gonna get all of the upgrades over here and start chewing through that defense next turn. By the looks of it, he's gonna get that city next to Mount Fiji, and he brought a military engineer alongside quite a few other horses. We do have him settling Hoi An right in the face of Tirits, man. If he wanted to, he's so this is so disrespectful, man. Walls got chopped in there, and it looks like JR did not actually manage to did not choose to go into those city tiles. That's a bit unfortunate. Now that city is going to need to be attacked from multiple sides, and we do need to see a lot more Saka horse archers with a lot more horses making their way forward. Hazagi is going to probably have the opportunity to discover his military tactics soon. And while I do notice he's right now on mathematics in 3 turns, we do have also him, JR, deploying a few units towards the south to see what Phoenicia has to do here. While I do notice one Phoenician swordsman poked his way out of the 1-3 forest towards Konstantinskaya to check out what JR is doing. What is JR doing over here? Just sending those E-horns over here towards the city of Tayo, not poking me at all? No. I mean, what? No. Anyway, another Incamo training project coming up next then. We do have Phoenicia needing to get 75 points if he wants to get this general, while Scythia and Vietnam are coming up close to recruiting another one. Looks like also Norway did deploy quite a few cities to the west side here, getting Magnus in Tromsø. I do see him building up more phase per turn. He is right now, Sprig is on 32 science with 36 culture, monumentality golden age, 124 faith a turn, at 1045. That's pretty big. I gotta say, that is pretty big. A very good campus is coming in. It looks like next to him, Distoria's 37-35 is not really matching, especially in a pen brush and voice golden age here. We're going to need to see if Distoria is going to start getting a lot more cities going, and he's going to couple his economy with Texcoco to the east. Aztec, if Aztec is going down, he's going to have a problem. He's gonna have big problem on his hands. Again, these Saka horse archers are gonna be quite useful, attacking, peppering the city center from the east, from across the coast here. They kind of need to take care of this squadron, but it's kind of pesky. It's annoying, I know, but it's still giving him some experience points. So I guess he's not really finding it as a priority. Well, I'm pretty sure that horse should be dead, by the way. This horse should be dead. Okay, there we go. City just slowly being taken out. The walls definitely not strong enough to withstand the multiple attacks of the Saka horse archers. Continued attacks, I would say, continuous attacks. And I gotta say, is it only me that finds it a little bit disturbing that we do have Freritos with double the amount of production than their opponents? Is it only me? They do cost upkeep though. Yes, force the city, force the city. Yeah, Alex 2005 was on the same idea here. Yeah, JR could back Aztec now that he doesn't take city shots. Yeah. Well, I guess let's actually see what's going on. Cynthia walking in, finding out that Phoenicia doesn't have his pants on, and he's trying to get a snatch. Settle a snatch over here, or maybe one of these traders. We're going to need to see if JR is going to get his way over the Phoenician territory. We do have some Moksha points getting in soon in Ainuk, and I do notice Phoenicia did deploy his general to the northeast here. He's right in the face of the other city and units, well, behind the forest. They're kind of watching, like, do you know that meme with the dogs separated by one door, and when the door opened, they were like, you know, not really looking at each other. But when the door closed, I mean, that was the moment that you kind of need to start protecting your territory, right? Door closed, that means they set a line, and this is my side, that is your side, okay? We got this line to protect over here. How? You know? Kick W, man. There's a spawn difference, I think. Attila makes an interesting point. Yeah. They didn't have a remap. No. They had to play the map. They had to. I mean, Ulyss, I don't think they were needing to remap the last one, but at the same time, I was thinking right now they didn't want to take the chance. I mean, they definitely didn't want to take the chance, right? And that's the issue. They didn't want to take the chance. This is the finals of the finals. It's gonna matter quite a bit who's gonna be the winner of this game.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
Okay, Barsake jumping up to 44 science, 54 culture, has most of both, 143 production, and I do notice that Tidits is also 144 production. We got a breakthrough. Sandro Games forcing his way towards the Tititian lands. We got over here Japan scrambling to get some warriors out towards the northeast. Where the samurais, bro? Tokugawa getting iron working, getting mercenaries, scrambling to get through, but I gotta say these Voichians, oh, they're gonna tear apart. They're gonna tear a line between the Japanese units. Oh, I see the samurais. Okay, I see the samurais. Are they good enough though? Not really. Not really. They weren't there on time, right? That's the problem. And look. By the way, Vietnam actually took out this other forest with his campus. Just put out a campus over there. Oh my god. Well, I guess Tidits is gonna have a problem. And I gotta say, Sandro Games is doing his very best to put back Ulyss on the map over here. We're gonna need to see if Aztec is gonna take some hits, and also if Phoenicia is gonna manage to stay alive. Definitely two nations are disturbed terribly by JR. He's just gonna be a wrecking ball out of this game, while Tomiris is gonna need to put a few more cities. Looks like he doesn't want to get his foot off the acceleration pedal over here. He wants to push in both of his opponents as quickly and as hard as possible to throw them off balance and secure his team the advantage going in forward. That leaves only Distoria, the only one that would be a free sim, and I don't think he's gonna be free sim for long. Definitely Norway getting against Gazargamu, and also Suzy Nazca over here is gonna be quite a bit of pressure on Distoria. And I gotta say, we got warriors coming in. You know what this means. I think everybody knows what that means. Okay, do you know what that means? You know, I want to make sure you know what it means. Joe and Tender, good evening, sir, and welcome. I don't think CTI is taking that city. Vietnam campus doesn't take out forest. Well, does it take out the visibility, though? You're right with the forest. Does it allow the visibility? I think it allows visibility, right? Because that's what I meant when I said take out forest. Elephants go brrr. Yes, indeed. Okay, we got 8 more turns until the next World Congress. Looks like Sandro Games managing to two-shot these horses quite easily. He does need to move forward, and it looks like he's getting that military engineer to build the pathway, the roads toward the west side, while he is gonna need to get his coursers technology soon. He's 6 turns away from castles, or did he get it? Yeah, he's 6 turns away from castles. Mercenaries coming up in 1. He's gonna get a lot more hard-built Voichians, and by the looks of it, he's forcing everything through the choke point of Hoi An. He did manage to get shipbuilding, and in the meantime, I do notice that Japan just put one of those encampments exactly on the beaches over here to the east of Kabul, where there was the only way that Vietnam could actually climb on the coast. Otherwise, he's gonna need to go through all these scrap tiles over there, gonna get snipped, and then go around the tundra, lose a few fingers in the snow, and then come back to take Kabul. That's just terrible. It's just terrible. Okay, we got the prediction over here. Looks like Twitch chat is saying CTI is never gonna take this city of Tayo. That might be true. That might be true. and it does look like CTR right now is not promoting his units. He wants to keep on shooting. Guys, this is like that scene from Stargate, the last one, Stargate Atlantis, when they got the big city of the ancients back to planet Earth. They were defending against the Wraith, and he asked the big question: do you want me to level off or keep shooting? Keep shooting. Shoot. You know, just keep shooting. Don't stop. Anyway, now we got over here Scythia coming in with his horses in the lands of Phoenicia, and by the looks of it, well, he's getting quite a bit of a meetup over here by the spearmen. Looks like Phoenicia is gonna find it quite hard to defend against these units of Scythia. While there are some pushes going on over here, looks like another spearman is probably going to be taken out, but there is a possibility that he might actually stay alive with a 1 HP. This spearman might actually it's alive. It's alive. Berserkers. Yes, exactly. Berserkers. We do have Zerkers coming into the water here from Christiansand, Nidaros, Oslo. We got 2, 4, 6 of them, 7 of them coming in, and it does seem like more of them are getting built. Very nice. Wait, he's actually putting some in the west? Who's he? Oh, I think Sprig has found the weakness of the secret weapon. He found the vent that will make Vietnam explode. It is here. This is it. He found the vent. He found the exit strategy over here of Vietnam. He's gonna get in and take down his 2 core cities, 3 cities over here on the west side. Vietnam actually got a Voichen core. I mean, that's a 63 strength unit on the offense. Is he gonna be that strong on the defense? I guess we're gonna need to wait and see, because I'm pretty sure this horse is gonna get it. Sandro spawn 1 incoming. Yeah. I mean, is he actually whining that much? I don't know if he's whining that much. I'm pretty sure he's always trying to figure out exactly what solution he's gonna have. He's probably whining that he has problems in front of him, like to solve, but that's, you know, it is what it is. Everybody whines when they have problems to solve. Don't you whine when you have problems to solve? Or are they gonna be, problems? Let's go, boys. Problems today. I got 132 problems to actually fix today. Let's go. Where do we start first? We're going for the hard one. Hardest one. Let's go. Okay, looks like the city of Tao lost its walls defense, and those horses might actually get the opportunity to double slam it last second and first second, when at the same last second and first move. I do see the spearmen are also going to have the opportunity to attack back, and we do need to see if Hazaki is going to get the opportunity to save the city center. These suckers just don't do enough damage against that city center. Now we do have the Scythian sources managing to make their way towards the Phoenician defenses, while Leech is on 38 and 35. Looks like he's being kept quite low by the offense of his opponent. He's not allowed to expand, and this is the problem. This is exactly when Phoenicia wants to expand from like 4 to 6 cities to boom, 10, 12. This is exactly the moment you want to get the benefits out of like that ancestral hold, out of the extra movement of Dido, of settler building, and so on and so forth. This is the moment. And right now, Scythia is keeping him. He's dragging him back, keeping him there, not allowing him to actually get that production going. 4 settlers, 4 builders. Keep, you know, do what Phoenicia does, basically. But no. JR is saying, you're not gonna do that anytime soon near me. Oh, Zanzibar has been taken down. Why did Zanzibar die, and how did we not smell it? Where is Zanzibar, and why did it need to die? Oh, I do see pyramids over here built by Tirits, and I do notice, have you noticed that Sandro Games could not manage to punch through? Have you noticed this shenanigan? Where did he move back his horses? And whoa, Sandro, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where is he going? Is he going to upgrade all of these coursers into from horses, I guess? Sandro, come back. Castles 5 turns. Hoyan is revolting. Yes, I mean, even that, you know, even the cities over there are asking themselves, oh, is our leader fine? Why are we so in front of our enemies here? Like, this is basically, we can smell them in the morning. Yeah, he's not pushing there, so I guess he's going to Scythia. Well, I guess he did. Yeah, I guess he will. I guess he's going Scythia. He's going JR over here, and he might actually take down Pokrovka, because JR has all of his units to the west side. Looks like, whoa. City of Teayo somehow is still alive. It's still alive. We got some more horses coming in, and this one just doesn't have a promotion point. Looks like Hazagi is putting more units in the forest in the front, trying to take those positions, which is very, very useful for him to actually keep away these Scythian horses from his general direction. But I gotta say, this slowed him down so much. This slowed him down. He's barely on 25 science, 25 culture, 77 production, guys. This is starting to be quite troubling. We got Tokugawa 186 production, Barsak is 168. They're basically just not doing that much other than just getting gold and having fun, while all of their opponents are basically scrambling to hold their cities against Scythia, right? Well, I guess two of their opponents. That's a problem. Vietnam has cores. That was a general. Yes, that was a general. He has one core. He has this Wojciech core, which, to be honest, would have just been kept in the city and kept on firing on Japan's samurais. But it's fine. They're gonna get promotions, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, Scythia is gonna see this happening. We got Scythia here, not actually totally ignoring his north. He knows. And I gotta say, this before the First World Congress is extremely troubling. And we're gonna have the massive invasion of Sprig's Berserkers. How much gold are they making? So we got Barsake here basically making more gold than their opponents combined. Or, well, almost. What is it? 94. He's missing like a few dozens of points. We got Tiritz here with 48 points also of gold, while I do see Sprig is on 11 and JR on 5. We do have Norway needing all of those points of gold to upgrade his units here. And looking at the score tab, it doesn't seem like they banked that much until now. Mercen is coming up in 2/10 for Sprig. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 Berserkers, guys. 15 Berserkers. And it looks like Sandro Games is about to pop. He's about to get out of those mountains somewhere. I mean, he couldn't pop towards Japan. He's gonna pop towards Scythia. It is what it is, you know. This whole pressure of Sandro Games needs to get out somewhere, right? There's so much energy over here. It needs to get out somewhere. What is the victory condition for Ulyss? I mean, they're heavily out ecoed and not really pressuring anyone in a significant way right now. That is, I think, a question that they're also thinking about right now. They're debating between themselves because it's a very hard situation. They're not going to get out of from Scythia's pressure anytime soon. Phoenicia is definitely securing his borders. We do have, yes, sure, Aztec securing his borders. But by the time they actually get relevant in the game, these two opponents, especially Cree and Norway, will be so big. Will be extremely big. I mean, Norway right now, monumentality, he's 72 science and 47 culture. In a monumentality. Ooh, baby. I mean, you know, he kind of big. He kind of big muscles. Yeah, big chubby, like big chuggy. I mean, have you seen him? Oh my god. Yeah. Seems like those muscles over there are overextending. They're popping through the shirts. We do have Distoria trying to be as big as he can with 60 science and 51 culture in a Penbrush and Voice Golden Age, while we do have him getting his new settlers out. He's also getting a few new galleys. Interesting that he's putting galleys over here to the east. He's so afraid about Japan on the east side. And well, Japan doesn't actually have a city on that coast, so, you know, we're not really gonna follow what's going on there. Looks like the Scythian experienced units are gonna take a dive here. We do have some more Saka horse archers that are arriving, and I do notice to the south he lost the majority of his horses to these units of Phoenicia. Of course, those pikemen did manage to stabilize the defense, but came at a high cost. Liege did need to spend a lot of gold to defend himself. And wait a second, is it Liege with the most production points? Whoa, what happened here? Like, how did Historia not get more production than Phoenicia in war? Kick W. Okay, we got a great bath. Okay, he built the biggest granary. Ancestral hall. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2. I mean, he got the harbors out. He got his campuses out. Oh, what are the trade routes? Oh, I see why. I see why. They're actually trading external. This is why. This is why. He's trading externally with Aztec to the east side or something. And Zanzibar looks like was taken out here to the south. Okay, it was taken by Aztec. 2, 4, 5 cities. Got it. Okay. Well, how many turns do we have? 3 more turns until the next turn. We do need to take a look what's going on here. It's fine. And what's going on here? Not fine. Woo, woo, woo. We got Vietnam showing up to the party with a lot of coursers. Looks like knights are getting out from Pokrovka, and I do notice we're gonna have quite a few of them being hard built over here. I feel like it may be needed 2 more Saka archers to guarantee the city goes down. That's true. Yeah, that's true. God, man. My God. Can England canal to Norway? England canal to Norway. Wait, England? Yeah, I mean, he could just... No, he could have put a city. Yeah, he can still put a city here on the horses. He can still put a city in the canal too. The west, yes, yes, yes. And didn't we have next turn Sprig actually needing to get his Zerkers out? Let's see what's going on in the Raskor. So he has his Golden Age secured. Tiritz, Golden Age secured. Barsake, Golden Age secured. JR, 8 points out. JR did not eat all of his lunch. What do we do, boys? What do we do? JR not eating all of his lunch over here, not getting all of the points, not getting those cities. He's still 6 points out. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? He has 1 more turn, and looks like these units of Vietnam are just not gonna stand his scouts over there. They're gonna be like, no, we bring in our own cats, okay? Vietnamese cats, best cats. No Scythian cats around here. Can England I did read that. Everyone to the next golden. We're checking this out right now. Safram Scythia is gonna feel the wrath of the north. Yes, indeed. Also, I mean, okay, I think I actually answered Joint Tender's question, but I can only avoid it for so long because I'm not sure exactly what they will do to come back through the game. My only thought process about this is they didn't realize yet the extent of the damage that was done to them by Freritos de la Vega, and they will want to have a chance to try to get back into the game. So and of course to see if they can actually come back into the game. We're going to need to see if that's going to be an option. We're going to need to see what are they going to choose if they do manage to get something out to benefit from something, and also if Freritos de la Vega is going to make a mistake. You never know. Oh, this is beautiful, man. Look at this. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of these Zerkers getting ready to pounce on the English cities. And I do want to point out, look where England is setting up his defenses. He's setting them up on the land, not really taking into account those Zerkers will actually going to disembark from the north. He might be so surprised when those units show up in the borders of London and just feast in the London bars at the end of the night over there. Uh-oh. There are so many units from Phoenicia, by the way. So many units. He guaranteed himself the defense. We do have Aztec also pushing out Phoenicia here. Scythia from his land. So it does look like a trebuchet is coming in to finish the job here. But we might not have the opportunity again for him to take back the city of Teayo. He's gonna need something stronger than a horse to actually punch through. And I gotta say, do you know how long it's been since we've seen a swordsman push from Scythia? I think swordsman pushes Scythia is probably the strongest swords push that we have in the game right now. It's very strong, very strong. But we didn't really see it happening anymore because, you know, this discounting, nobody wants to go bronze, not enough iron for yourself, and so on. You not enough gold also. It's going to take more than one mistake for Freritos to lose. We might actually see CTF full die. Yes, we might actually see CTF full die. Yeah, but at the moment I do see a lot of knights coming in, and I do believe this is gonna help him defend over here. He might actually have enough strength. These coursers are just not good enough to attack into the CTN units, and like the second they get damaged, that's the second when CTN is gonna get his extra +5, and boom, he's gonna get it. Now looking at the tech side, he's getting engineering in 1, feudalism in 1, as more Saka horse archers coming in, more knights getting out every turn. He just needed 4 units to actually plug these chokes to the north. Yeah, unfortunate that he couldn't get them in time. He was just everywhere, but I think it's worth his sacrifice is definitely worth for the outcome of the game. I do have Cleon +3 amenities. Looks like Norwegian berserkers are rowing their boats towards the English coast, and I gotta say he really needs to avoid the archers. Can he actually? Yeah, he can get into deep water, so he just needs to sail them away, at least 2 points of vision away from this archer, right? So like 2 tiles. This is the line he cannot cross with the berserker. It's an invisible line that he cannot cross here. If he crosses it, these archers are gonna see what's going on, and they're gonna be like, berserkers bringing us food. Yes, let's go to the coast. Now, them cliffs are quite nice for England. Yes, it is. Yes, they are. Over here is gonna be a problem, right? Here is the problem. This bay. Okay, Scythia getting overwhelmed. One of his horses did die. You see? These Voichens are not what I was expecting them to be. I was really expecting them to be right on the heels of these coursers, but they're just not there. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, coursers. Zerkers not moving. Ponisha moving forward, ending up fighting Scythian horse, Scythian swordsman. Not as strong as the pikeman. We do have this one over here as well, and looks like it could have done a lot of damage against the spearman. Not as much right now, and we definitely don't have enough of them. This land is kind of terrible to get the Saka horse archers to bear against a single target and hit it from multiple sides. So as you can see, JR is repositioning his units to defend more the city of Preslav and keep on poking around Aztec here than anything else. We do have in the north Japan also stabilizing the defense against Vietnam. While he is putting a city to the west side, I would imagine he's gonna go for the one tile lake, not everything else. Oh no! Norway actually is gonna give up his hand. The Sprig is coming in with 13 of these Zerkers. And it looks like that was about the time when Victoria was trying to get his galleys out. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have over here Sprig needing to build a lot of galleys of his own. He started up on the production, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna see what's going on over here with the vision he has from this galley. He's gonna see that settler moving in. We do have the Zerkers with more than enough damage to actually get out of the water and attack these swordsmen, but it looks like he needs to spend 2 turns to actually get onto those tiles. That's a bit of a problem. Could have delayed this a little bit more, but I guess it wouldn't have mattered that much. The story still would have wanted to get units over there anyway. Looks like we also will have the World Congress over here. We did have JR going into a normal age and Hazaki going into dark. I do want to get this going. Let me see. I go A into silver into me. Okay. And we're coming back in 2 minutes. Let's see what they're gonna do. But it took longer than expected. I was checking out on the cat and I needed to move one story down. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. With Norway getting in with the Zerkers on the coast towards the city of Bristol, we did have in the treaties, looks like Poundmaker, his districts are going to act as culture bombs, instance granting more amenities, and Tokugawa will gain the 2 Diplo victory points. While Birmingham was settled, looks like the story is going to get his forward city to actually improve his caravels and go against his opponents. I do want to put up my chats back again over here. Papas, ooh, thank you so much for the 25 round, much appreciated, sir. And Sasu, bonsoir monsieur, and bienvenue. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Also, them clips. Oh yeah. Okay. So looking at the south over here, we do need to take a look at what will happen. Looks like Phoenicia is going to build enough units to actually send them towards his opponent Scythia, while they are catching Scythia over here in a pinch. We're going to need to see how this is going to go, if they can actually get this forward or not. Let's actually take a look to the northeast. We do have Sandro Games moving his Voichens from somewhere. He sent them towards the east side, back towards the southwest, towards Pokrovka. And yes, I do notice he's gonna get his knights out in one turn here. We do have Shunsu also as a general helping out as Vietnam to do this attack. And I did hear a notification. We do have Anonymous Gifter, thank you so much for the 5 gifted sub. Oh, last game of the month. Thank you, patting me those numbers over there. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Winner of this game takes the series. Yes, winner of the game basically takes the series. Honey Dave, woo, getting those 100 biddies, and we gotta win. We gotta win over here. It looks like Freritos de la Vega muscles exploded. We did have JR walking in, doing the damage against the Hazaki, and the Liege could not let them go. And from the north, even if Sandro Games had the will, the power to go through that one tile choke, did everything he could to get through. Right on time, Tirits was there, blocking his every move. Oh my god, that was awesome. That was quite something, guys. Yeah, seriously, Freritos de la Vega, yeah, they gotta win. They are seed 1. We now know the full groups of the CWC. We know them. We know the full groups. Let me actually, first of all, switch my sound settings over here. Second of all, move into the channels so I can take a look what's going on in the channels. I think I actually need to put the headphones for this, because otherwise I'm gonna cause really big problems. Let me actually put the headphones first and then go in. That's 1. This is 2. Okay, let's go.
La ville meurt, ça sent
GG.
pas grand chose au.
GG,
Ouais,
well
ça-
played.
Vous gagnez quand même pour le coup.
Léger, ce qu'il envoie des trucs sur tout le monde, de toute façon.
Il me fait beaucoup plus chier s'il prend la ville que s'il la prend pas.
Ouais, mais nous, ça nous arrange mieux qu'il en envoie un peu partout que juste sur toi, quoi.
Regarde-le, le flexeur qui s'est
ça
riné,
l'empêche de
ma
l'envoyer ailleurs. D'ailleurs, c'était
Joué,
comment
bah, joué.
le quadruple frondeur sur un guerrier aigle, Titit?
Bah, je t'ai bien baisé, donc heureusement.
mais je pouvais pas te taper, tu me laisses move le truc, je peux pas shift enter du coup.
Oui, bah c'est bien ce que je dis.
Bah je sais, ouais, je pouvais rien faire. Et le principe
j'ai
d'un last move utilisé correctement, tu peux rien faire.
J'ai pas le choix, gros.
Ah mais 4 slingers, je pense que t'as abusé, je pense que tu peux t'en sortir avec un peu moins.
Bah, pour pas me faire piller ma route, je pense que je suis obligé.
Ah parce que je sais que si tu shift enter et que moi je bouge, je peux te la piller la route parce que...
J'en ai fait 3 moi pour défendre la mienne aussi. Hein.
Qu'est-ce
C'était
que j'ai
relou.
Bah je me sentais mal quand j'ai vu ton spawn.
Oh, ça va le spawn.
Je pense que t'as pas vu celui de Sandro. Hein.
Celui de Sandro, il est incroyable.
Bah, on voit bien qu'on peut pas rentrer, donc on imagine qu'il a du mal à sortir.
Regarde ça, regarde ça.
Ouais.
Voilà, ça c'est
Ah,
le
sympa.
spawn de Sandro. Et
Mais,
il est pas costal avec un de vos potes aussi?
Si, je l'ai prévu.
Ah ouais.
Écoute.
Par contre, Sprig,
Oui.
sur le colon que tu me voles, t'étais pas Zoc?
Non, parce que j'ai tué l'unité.
Ah, et quand tu tues l'unité,
Oui,
ça
ça
annule
des
le Zoc?
Zoc. Ça
Ok,
des
moi
Zoc.
je pensais que tu serais quand même Zoc malgré ça, je savais pas.
Mais de toute façon, si t'as une unité civile à côté, ça te désoque.
Non, mais elle était à
Non,
deux.
elle était un ring plus loin.
Ok.
Elle était une case plus loin, c'est pour ça je pensais pas que tu pourrais le prendre. J'étais deg. Eh mais vas-y, c'est aussi 20 Varek, c'est horrible.
Eh,
Nous, on était convaincus que vous aviez les gars.
On était
Pendant ce
convaincus
temps-là,
que
il y a
vous aviez
Bart.
le ban.
Bart sur BBG, les gars, faudrait Varek quand même. Hein Bart?
Bah,
Tu te rappelles pas le débat qu'on avait eu?
On en rediscutera en playoff.
Bien joué le titre de Gouv.
Why did you remap the first one?
Qui a eu un titre de goût?
Bah, Devine.
Ulyss, why did you remap the first one?
Like for the first map,
yeah,
we didn't had like good spawn. Spawn was bad, except for me it was decent because I had one pop, and I think what was the reason? We had Vietnam close to no one.
Yeah, he was free sim godlike.
Yeah, so we gambled the remap. I was thinking they might remap, but we didn't wanted to take the risk.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you.
No problem.
GG Bart for your great game, great team. But we wanted to know why you choose to make monuments and to take a culture pantheon.
To have feudalism and everything faster. Because I'm the only one who push the culture early game. I boosted the FEO and Alliance. And I hesitated to before, like a first settler, but I didn't want to change my card. So I make monument. Best value.
What happens, Titits, in your head when you see Sandro putting cities, invasion, and horses in the one-tile shock?
What the fuck?
Have you been a bit afraid?
Yeah, a bit. But in the end, that's okay. I was ready to take a defender on all the shit, you know.
Do you was like, it's not gonna happen? Oh shit, it's happening!
Yeah, I thought he won't come because of the choke, but then he still tried, and I was safe after the incumbent, I think. That stopped the assault.
Sprig?
Oui.
Do you have a pre-build of boats or not at all?
I have everything.
Okay.
Je comptais, c'est moi qui comptais mettre cette ville, donc là j'allais te la raser avec des berserkers là.
Bah là
et
tu
je vais
la
la
rases jamais hein.
Si,
Elle a 55 de def.
Et je te jure, je sème dedans, j'ai 10 berserkers dans
Vas-y,
l'eau.
une pause Azagi.
Bah une pause, tête de homme.
Ah ouais,
Moi je pense on CC parce que je pense que même si je te prends 2 villes navales, ça sert à rien.
Regarde, tu vas voir.
J'ai juste envie de voir ça.
On remet la coupe sur un 1v1 entre Dispo et Sprigons, là, c'est parti.
Ok, nouvelle map.
J'allais te la raser cette ville.
Ok. Je veux bien voir.
Eh, quel banger d'avoir une Civ de guerre au milieu des mecs d'en face. Hein.
Ah ouais.
Mais vous avez pas vu, Frérito, mais le spawn de Sandro, c'est quelque chose, hein, T1.
Si, ils ont
Si,
vu.
mais... Ah non, pas T1, mais on voit le...
C'est
vous voyez
vraiment un des pires spawns que
Non,
j'ai vu de ma vie sur le Vietnam.
Je leur ai montré sur le stream, c'était vraiment horrible.
Ah ouais.
Ah mais c'est sa B3, Wallu, elle est dans le gris.
Ouais, c'est B3, ouais. Bien sûr. Y a pas d'eau douce ailleurs, ou alors il envoie
tu
les
le
montagnes
fais
sur
tous les jours, hein.
Ouais, ok.
Et gestion prochain tour et a priori de tour.
Je vois pas comment elle tombe pas la ville.
Oui, tu l'as fumé la ville.
Et t'as les bateaux derrière?
Ah, j'ai les pré-bulles qui sont en train d'arriver avec un colon.
Mais ouais, mais je vois pas ce que je peux faire d'autre dans ma game que ça dans tous les cas.
Les bonhommes ici, hein.
Mais sur le last pick, on vous sentait un peu... Enfin, en tout cas, moi, je vous sentais un peu... Pas convaincu, quoi.
Moi, je vous avoue, mon idée de base, c'était Ottoman Kanouni, mais...
Mais avouez, vous avez mentionné l'Espagne et vous vous êtes dit non, on va pas repiquer l'Espagne quand même.
On a même pas mentionné.
Ah ouais,
ok.
Si, on en a parlé un.
Si.
Genre pendant une demi-seconde et on a fait non.
Non.
Il y a même pas eu le A contre Varangeant.
Non, mais ouais, moi je me disais que Canoni ça pouvait être fort sur 7-6, mais bon, on n'a pas osé.
Quoi
Canoni.
C'est quoi, Canoni
Janissaire.
C'est l'ottoman, ça.
C'est l'Ottoman de
Temps
base.
réel.
L'Ottoman qui fait des janissaires.
Oh, bah, il
Moi,
aurait
je pense
passé un
que
bon
c'est un
moment contre
banger.
City déjà. Je peux te dire, pouf, ça aurait été bien. hein.
Après, est-ce que c'est vraiment une game ref cette game?
Vous
Bah,
avez
quand
parlé
même, tu
de.
vois, il y a eu un peu de, bon, il y a un peu de RNG sur les spawns, etc. Mais c'est un peu, mais c'est justice par rapport au nombre de fois on a pick Vietnam sur 7-6 et on a auto-win la game quasiment. Donc
Oui.
bon, bah ça arrive en finale, etc. D'accord, c'est un peu bite de chien, mais c'est comme ça. Et,
Après les 2 remaps de la game 1, je leur ai dit de toute façon, on a beau se casser la tête pendant la draft, ce qui a gagné c'est la map.
Oui.
Et en vrai, pour le coup, sur cette game là, on a les positions de fou. Quoi. Moi, il y a personne à
Ah, les
45.
spawns, je pense aussi. hein.
Ouais, moi j'en
Ah, les deux.
Parce que bon, ta cap, Lège, ta ring 2, c'est de la toundra.
Ouais, le spawn.
j'avais pas plus de 8 cases, j'ai compris.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de petite
En vrai,
de nourriture chez moi.
Ouais.
Après, j'ai pas.
Je te jure, je pense load no map, Titits, c'est cringe. Hein. Moi, c'est ok tiers, mais les autres, c'est vraiment ça.
Moi, c'est.
Ouais, vraiment, il y avait genre 3 spawns de Ulyss qui étaient moins bons que le pire spawn de Freritos.
Et d'ailleurs, on peut rajouter que si j'ai pas mon port unique et la galère, j'ai pas l'âge d'or.
Ouais.
Bah, nous, on a fait
Gros
le
aussi,
tour du
il a eu
monde.
presque du mal à avoir son âge d'or.
Moi, j'étais à
Sur le tour
42.
du monde. Je
On
me
a fait
suis
le
posé
tour
la
du monde,
question.
tour 18. Tour 18 ou 19, ouais. le tour du
Non,
monde.
mais, non, mais hier, en fait, j'ai fait 19 sur 19, moi, l'âge d'or. Donc, t'imagines bien
Ah oui.
le.
Mais ouais, on a fait le tour du monde, tour 19, je crois.
C'est qui a ramassé toutes les 8? C'est Bart?
Ouais. J'étais à 34 sur 21, je crois.
Ah ouais.
Sur 21, ouais.
40.
J'avais pas trop de trucs.
What does Freritos think about their
Combien de pâturages?
groups? Their group right now.
What?
What does Frerito think about their group? Lethal Company, Holiday on Highlands, and Civ Ukraine.
In CVC, I mean, Michael.
Yeah.
You don't talk about
No
it.
matter what the group is, the goal at the end is to beat everyone, so we don't care.
I see. Go and get the 500 ball. Okay, I see. Yes.
Like 500 ball. Nice.
Well, that was the last game for BBS.
Yeah. Adios.
Really good news.
No regrets for BBS. It was useful for a time, but now we can welcome BM.
Yes.
Well, when I cast BBS for the final and I see spawn, I'm like, wow, how can we play with this spawn?
BBM is so much better, I feel.
Yeah, by far.
Bon, GG, au revoir.
Au revoir. Bonne soirée.
Bye bye.
Ouais, c'est un peu
le
cringe,
champion de
peut-être.
France qui.
So there we have it. We heard from the boys. It looks like both teams actually. We did see Ulyss through Rom state the same thing as JR did over here from Freritos de la Vega. Man, they're going in for the win over here. So we got quite a few contestants going in for the CWC. The groups, as you've seen, are displayed on our news channel over here in the CWC Discord. I can actually link it in the video, I think so. If not, you can just hit me up with a question in my chat, and I'm pretty sure, or Discord or wherever you want, and I'm pretty sure I can send you a link here. In Group A, we got Freritos de la Vega, Lethal Company, Holiday on Highlands, and Civ Ukraine. In Group D, we got Change of Circumstance, Team Ulyss, ZYDX, and the Amazonian Boys. Group C is gonna field Team 2 with Stay Company, Commanda, and Why So Serious. And Group D will have Hashes Heroes, Call by Library, Civ Australia, and D-Shark. I gotta say, I don't really see a weak group here. I only see strong groups. This is amazing. We're gonna need to take a look when they're gonna get their schedules going. I'm gonna open up the channels in just a few hours for them to start scheduling and start connecting to their opponents. We're also gonna have the CWC website updated with all of the score sheets and the group tables that are gonna go forward. You already have access to the team profiles. You can easily access them by going towards how to say the CWC website and take a look over here in CWC Season 9 and Teams. It's quite easy to get this going. I'm actually curious, did you guys see this? I'm gonna ask on my stream right here. Did you guys see the get ready? Did you actually see the get ready? I was like on the fence when I did this. I was like, oh my god, is anybody gonna see this? Like, you know, like the tiny text over there. Did anybody see it? Oh my god, I don't see anybody actually getting. Okay, well, I guess it is what it is. So maybe I'm not asking the people that actually went onto this. Anyway, we're gonna have all of the information displayed here on the website. I'm gonna make sure every game will have its own web page, and we're gonna have, of course, the casters linked over there. Playing today, right below playing today, we're gonna have a list of the games that are gonna be during that day, and of course, past games are all of the games that have already finished, and you can take a look at the archive or the archive of the streamer that actually got that game. Thank you so much for everything. Much appreciated for the support of the stream. Much appreciated for your subscriptions, for the bits, for the questions that you ask in the chat, for the follows, everything. Thank you so much, sir. You're putting bread on my table, basically. Thank you. I do want to say also have a great evening, and I do hope you're gonna have a big start of the next week over here. Monday is tomorrow, and I guess we got our energy going with some Civ6 action. We're gonna need to get back to work. I do hope we're gonna see each other in the next one. You can take a look at my schedule on Discord, on using ! Discord in Twitch chat, or you can take a look at the video description on YouTube. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow and subscribe, and we're gonna see each other next time. Bye bye.
What's poppin'?